Welcome, my lovely dears, back to another soothing session of sunrise and sunset. When last we left off, our intrepid adventurers happened to make friends with a lady by the name of Maria, and it was a totally normal meeting. Nothing weird happened at all. No, okay. They met this lady in the depths of a hidden laboratory underneath a city that had long ago gone dry and been destroyed by some big worm. And at that point, the final surviving member of this village tried desperately to resurrect his alchemist wife by creating mutants. It went poorly for him because he's dead. Didn't go poorly for you because none of you are dead and now you have a free alchemist, because that's how that works.
I do like not being dead.
Well, surely it went right for him because he succeeded. He did manage it.
That is true. The monkey's paw curls.
he managed it, but he also mistook
He lost
mistook
the
the evil
50-50.
one. Yeah, he mistook the evil one. He did a classic Simpsons thing where Bart was the evil one the entire time.
Yep.
He went for the one that looked prettier, but it was in fact the giant worm that was the Maria all along.
Yep.
The one he should have the one he should have been with is this lady.
Honestly, he has terrible
She's
taste.
so cute.
Monster girls are cuter.
Truth. But considering all of the last ones were terrifying monsters that also,
Tried
weren't
to kill him.
sane creatures and presumably tried to kill him, I feel like going for the one who looks exactly like his wife is safely hedging his bets.
Yeah. He got unlucky.
Mm-hmm.
He should have done more push-ups then.
Exactly.
And
she
during downtime,
has such glorious powers as perform alchemy.
Being able to nuke a city.
Yep. If she looks at or drinks any potion or poison, she can recreate it.
Well, that's good.
She breaks down poisons and potions that enter her system. When she consumes one, her saliva takes on the same effect as that consumable until the next long rest.
Like, how does that work? Like, if she drinks a healing potion, then
she has healing spit until the end of the next long rest.
Like I said, oh my.
Right after, it's spit in my mouth, bitch. Right after you do, sat down for a bath, the first thing you did was give her a bottle of laudanum. Well, she sort of laid claim to a bottle of laudanum, and drank all of that. So, for until the next long rest, which was admittedly like an hour or two after the bath, she had laudanum spit.
Well, that's good to know.
As regen 5. And she has an improved Flash of Genius.
yeah.
And she gets 2 mythic potions, or 2 mythic consumables. One of them is a potion of Revivify that turns you into a phoenix. And the other one is a Dirty Bomb.
Well, that's really cool, having the Phoenix Tail thing. That's really awesome.
Yeah, but what about the Dirty Bomb?
I don't really care about... I don't want the Dirty Bomb.
Listen, Ralu thinks the Dirty Bomb is incredibly neat, and she can be trusted with it.
Yeah, if you create and carry one of these things, though, you are just asking to perish. You take 11 damage, and it goes off.
It's the same thing about playing 40k and having virus torpedoes on board. There is a chance that you're going to virus torpedo yourself.
Yeah. So she just has these on her, like they're just one-time use things, or
no, those are recipes she knows.
Oh,
she hasn't got them with her because she basically rescued her naked.
Okay.
She knows how to make them.
Yeah, if she wants to tell me the ingredients for that Phoenix Tail brew, I'll gladly try and find them across our adventure.
At some point, I will probably set it up in the form of a quest, because it's like, to get these things is very clearly like
an adventure in itself.
Yeah, she is a mythic grade character. It is a top level quest to do either of those creations, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
And in
you
between
rescue.
sessions, I made her a pretty dress.
Yep, she has a pretty dress. The only equipment she has is an alchemist's kit. She got some money off of Masika and spent it on a kit and some crafting, and then came back with change and some jewelry.
Very nice.
At
Yeah,
the
the
same
dress
time,
matches
other
her
members,
jewelry.
At the same time, other members of the party did some gamba and made a whole stack of money.
I paid off my mortgage.
Hooray! And received a couple little things. One was an invitation to a warehouse of the Sunken Pier on the 20th of the 4th, or 420. And all of you received some Python coins and spa tickets.
Wait, everyone who gambled, right?
Everyone got, yes.
Yeah.
Got a handful of VIP, all expenses paid tickets to a spa, which is, a very nice treat.
So
Cass
each
can
of
come,
us,
take the wives out for a nice time.
I'm gonna take the elf there soon.
each of us who got the 1,000, which is me, Anai, and Karin, each got 20 Python coins. You said.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So we should
Damn.
have. We have
21 of those.
69
I got-
Python coins in the bank, everybody.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
I got 1,000 in total winnings, but I only walked
Oh.
away with 300.
I've been saving like.
Yeah, I've been
oh, you
keeping the
find out my
pythons
food
on my
cost.
sheet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, well, fine. I'll
yeah,
take that off.
because every time we've got it, but last time I tried to buy anything, it's like, oh no, save your coins to be like, okay, been saving my coins, so now I got 24 coins.
I got 21.
I've been putting all mine in the fucking party loot, so wait.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few that went into the party loot because you just found them as a party, which is why they're there. But otherwise, if you're able to keep whatever you hang on to. And that shop gets a little update, although you'll need to find the trader for that.
Yeah, we haven't seen the trader in a long time.
Yeah, we've seen them in a while.
You haven't tried to find them, to be fair.
I mean,
That's true.
You know, we could just try and do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
we should be able to eventually find them. Yeah.
We'll find him when Python wants us to find him.
I mean, yeah.
I.e., when the GM remembers.
When the GM
What would
remembers what,
you-
sorry?
What would you like us to do
Hmm?
to like try and find them? Is that like some sort of check or something, or?
Yeah, whatever would be your streetwise equivalent, I suppose.
Like No, probably not investigation. Whatever. Hmm.
Well,
I
I
mean,
would
your
just
ears
go
are
try
large,
to-
but not quite as large as mine.
Oh, I got a 7 perception. Let me just go try and fucking look for him.
Probably want to
Yeah,
go
I could throw out a
anywhere,
perception.
anywhere there's a lot of Python stuff going on. Like around Python stable would be a great place to
Oh,
start.
you mean where the 3 fucking idiots got them like 20 coins each?
I'm saying you should start your search around Python stable, and then circle out from there.
Yeah.
This is not like he has a temple.
Python totally has a temple, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, the
he
temple's
probably
on
does
every
have one,
casino.
actually.
That is also in its own fancy way. There's definitely a little altar to Python at every casino, because of course.
The Python has a temple, right?
I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
assume
There
it's
is
the
also a
casino.
for real. There are also, for real temples
I
and
thought you were
shrines
saying.
to all of the faiths. Yeah. A 16 and a 14 aren't gonna find them in the metropolis of Las Dorado.
Shame.
Would investigation be an applicable check to finding them, or is it just
Sure.
perception?
No, investigation's fine.
How about a
There we
crit?
go.
You have no problem at all. Let's see here. You've got all of your shiny coins, and hell, you know what? Since it was a crit, you probably like accidentally just bump into someone, and one of those coins tumbles out of the pouch of winnings and then rolls down the street before it stops at someone's boot. They stop the coin with their foot, pick up the coin, and give you a little wave.
Yeah, I'll
Recognize
call
them
on
as
people.
the shady trader.
And you never see that coin again.
Yeah, that coin did none, and they hold out the coin.
Yeah, I'll gladly take it back.
Hey there, got some fine things for sale, stranger. I was wondering when one of you would try and find me.
Well, we've had to build up our stock a little bit, but see what we can get from you, you know?
Yeah, I get you. Well, I have, of course, all the usual consumables, but I've also got some more standard adventure type things. Let's see here. You want to get your pal? So, shack up at a little shop over there to the side.
Sure, I can round them up and we can meet up there.
Excellent.
I put all my Python coins into party loot because I never bothered pulling them out. So I don't know how many are mine. I just thought we were making a pile of them.
That's what I thought until just now, too. Alas.
Clearly, it's your two's pile to share then.
Well, Stray, I guess we'll split it down the middle. You can take 5.
Okay. I legitimately do not remember how many that
No, I don't.
I put in there.
I don't either. Because I just thought it was the party loot. Here, you take 5. I'll take 4.
I mean, it does make sense for like specific purchases, but whatever.
I mean, listen, it's not like immutable that we won't just like give each other coins if we see something cool or like you want to do something big. It's just people have their own personal stash in case they just want to use them for themselves.
Yeah. So there are some fun new toys. 4 of them have been added.
Let's see here.
We could
should
take the
pick up the
healing
endless
potion X and give it to fucking what's her butt.
We should also pick up the endless lunchbox for the ship. Oh, it's just 1 silver.
Base one
Well.
pound lasts until long rest,
Just one.
after which it vanishes.
Or Wizard's Wand. That's pretty good. It's +1 to attack and spell DC.
I already
Is the
got
dog
War
whistle a
Wizard's Wand.
one-use thing?
Nope, repeatable.
Wait, blink.
Okay,
Can we
well,
still
I'm
have
getting
blink
that.
dogs?
So is there still only the uncommon gotcha?
Oh, shit. No, we're up to Rag Archer now. I need to add that on.
Give me the dog whistle.
Dog whistle. Alright, Rare Gotcha is 10 coins.
Ooh, half the coins I got. You know, I'm feeling lucky. I'll do one of the rare gotchas.
Alright, roll me 3D 100, please.
Sure.
At the same time, I'm just gonna do a quick handout for the dog whistle.
3D 100.
I will buy 1 more healing potion X. I don't need anything else unless I could infuse that War Wizard's Wand into my scythe, which I know I can't.
No, but you could disenchant it and use the Residium to buff something. I think Mive has a magic spellcasting focus.
Reduce the cost of all rations by 1 silver each.
Yes.
And all rations are 1 GP each, right?
No. They're much more than that.
Are they? How much is the supplies in this?
Look in
I
the
think
book.
they're like 5 GP. So it's like, I mean, it adds up, but also not really.
Oh, it should be. I was like, it's 1 GP. Supply, I thought. In which case, 5 silver each. There you go.
Yeah, 10% reduction of. Yeah.
The endless lunchbox is essentially a person day of ration each time, so you just save money on all rations you purchase.
You know, Kina, you should absolutely get that +1 weapon. Finally, actually get a magic weapon.
I've been doing well with semi-magical ammunition, but I don't have any. I don't have any coins though.
I will give you 4 coins if someone else will pitch in to get Kinathis a +1 weapon.
This could be any weapon, by the way. It could be something I cannot really use. It could be a great sword, for all I know.
Yeah, it
That's
is
true, it doesn't say
random
plus
plus
one.
one you get.
It's
Oh,
a
I
random
see.
+1.
Oh,
Garbage.
okay.
Never mind then.
Yeah, you can't just be like, I exactly want a +1 arquebus, or I want a +1 cannon.
I have a slight question. What's the residuum cost to go from masterwork to +1?
1,000, I believe.
Sounds about right.
Would it be would it be your longbow that would be better to be magical, or?
My crossbow, maybe.
There you go. The +1 weapon is a little bit fairer. You select the category bladed, blunt, or ranged.
That's pretty good.
Okay. No, because I still have about 2k residuum after the disenchant.
Alright. Scow, I am marking
Who's the
off,
first Maria?
Sanzuki, Stacy's sister.
Sure.
Okay.
She took Cass's V card.
Yay!
How
Yeah.
many of them?
The one in the back. Alright, Scout, I am marking off 2 Python coins. I'm buying 1 healing and 1 ether potion from this merchant. I'm giving them to Snake Maria to consume.
Oh, sure. So you wanted to be able to recreate them.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah, good idea.
Very, very clever.
Now we can get those whenever we want.
They probably cost like a Python coin to make somehow, though.
Well,
Let's see here. I will open up in a second.
It'd be hilarious. He just said, you know, this tastes like pennies.
oh no.
Okay.
Can be resummoned with a single first level spell. Neat.
Kinathis, what kind of bows can you use?
Yes.
Any?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about strongholds to Salomon. Leave me alone. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if could also use like regular bows or just short bows.
I
think
can use
they
any
take it-
kind of ranged implement.
That's why I asked. Because if we find a +1 bow here in town, Ralu will lend you money if you need it, and then you could take the take the soul stone of the twisted noble, and it will increase your attack damage plus your proficiency necrotic.
We have
You
a
can get a
soul stone we
narcotic
have not
bow.
used yet.
Yes, the soul stone of the twisted noble sucks for armor and trinket, but it's decent for weapon. So
What do
your
you mean sucks
proficiency,
for armor? It has
I
like
don't-
DR5.
and if you're killed, you rise again as a vampire.
Oh well.
Yeah, like that.
We
that
already
doesn't
have a
suck
thing for
armor.
that.
You rise as like a lesser vampire.
Okay, well, like we had that soulstone
Okay,
before we
look.
found that.
Counterpoint.
Yeah, so it sucks now.
Literally nobody has ever died in SNS, so who gives a shit?
That's true too.
It's resist 5 necrotic.
First of all, we don't know
would
that
not
in
mind
character. Second of
putting-
all,
I would not mind putting the weapon enchantment on my crossbow. Right, I could just put that on the crossbow.
That's true. And then we could just sprinkle Residium on it until it becomes a +1.
Well, you'd want to do that in the opposite direction. You'd want to use the Residium to make it +1, then add the Soulstone. That's way cheaper.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I don't think Ralu could do that for you because I don't think crossbows are smithing.
I mean,
Are they?
it doesn't require any kind of tool. Well, no, it does require tool proficiency to make a magic weapon. Not
Yeah.
to implant the Soulstone. I'm sure there's
What
a
kind of
craftsman in
tool
town you can
Ooh.
just pay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yes,
Lucky, lucky.
please. Nice.
That's
A necklace of fire.
Just a
Once per
free
day, free
extra
fireball.
fireball.
Is that what?
Those
Ooh.
are always best. Those are always the best kind of necklaces. Like in BG3, the one that just gives you an extra cone of cold.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, Savin?
So, is that what Anai pulled?
That is what I pulled.
Grats.
I am glad I picked wearable.
It was either going to be that or like a Mace of Disruption.
Yep, I'm glad I picked wearable.
Pretty cool.
Just one free extra fireball per day. That goes a long way.
That's pretty good.
It means you can do more
Anyone
magic
else
missile
doing
per
any
missile.
any
That's
gadget?
true.
Fuck it.
We have uncommon
No.
5 and rare for 10.
I will go for one gacha pull on the rare table.
All right, give me 3d100, please.
Okay.
Separate numbers.
Lowball the fuck out of 2 of those.
It's fine. Let's see. No, they are all in wearable. High or low?
Low.
Okay. Last 2 of them are in low. Just veto one of these because it's worthless to you. I assume you don't want horseshoes of speed.
Probably not.
I mean, no, I have my own.
Hammer them
magic
into your
shoes,
hammer
thank
them
you.
into your feet.
wait. Who has hooves here? No one.
Nobody.
No one.
We do not have
Ah.
a centaur wife yet.
You're a hoofless party.
Yep. No
For the
moves, no
first fucking
centaurs.
time. Wouldn't that be the first fucking? This the first fucking party that doesn't have like hooves
No,
of any kind.
Sapphire didn't
I don't-
have hooves.
I don't think Borks,
Did Borks
2
too?
had any either.
No. Borksu didn't have anyone with clip clappers.
Yeah, no.
What's it called cloves? Cloven hooves also.
No, we didn't have any, like, demon tieflings or minotaurs in that game either.
Listen, I know I get a lot of art with LOA and Hassat, but Hassat was not part of our party.
And Hashat
Yeah, that-
was also, like, 3 campaigns ago.
I need to double check what this is in SNS.
Well,
Does
that game was
fucking-
going on during Borks too, because if you notice, you can tell when we got the art by how big Hashat is in the art.
Okay,
She
Hashat
started
does
small.
have hooves, so there's that. In the current Sav game.
No, and the campaign ran for like 4 years too.
Yeah, it lasted forever. And Borks 2 was really short comparatively. Because that was like a wrap-up game.
Yeah, remember when campaigns weren't like 100 sessions?
No, not really.
No.
Yeah, it's too
No.
long ago.
There's shifts, and then there's fucking
Shiz was over 100?
Yeah, like 100 and something.
Let's see. Shiv's was 127, which is the same number of sessions as Merzenhammer.
Yes, but we got done with shifts like a
Mercy
year
Hammer.
before
Same
Mercenhammer.
amount of sessions, twice as long.
Yeah, comparatively,
Yeah, right.
it was like half the length of it.
Yeah, half the number of hours.
Elven scale.
Ooh.
Oh,
Neat.
I
Oh,
actually
you
have
actually get
fucking armor. Amazing.
Yeah, you get
Yeah, that's
armor.
doesn't
amazing.
fuck you over.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I think you started the campaign with scale mail, didn't you?
I started with a Brigandine. I don't think I actually have scale mail
I
proficiency.
started.
Oh
with
right, yeah, you were
Scale Mail.
wearing. That's right. You started with Brigandine, and that was.
I am still wearing. Oh no, I started with Split. That's right.
Let's see. What is scale medium in this game? Let's go.
Yeah, scale is
Probably.
medium in this.
Uh,
I think we're still wearing your game.
Do rogues
no, I'm
gain
pretty
medium? I
sure
think they
I'm
get
only light proficiency.
Mm.
That's
sure?
fine, honestly.
Let's take a look.
That's good enough that I might consider just respecking my bard multiclass that I never use into fighter or something.
That's true.
Or getting
It's that, or I
getting
just
armored
yeah
proficiency.
no, just change it to.
That would be preferable, yes.
Yeah. You know what we'll call it, Elven Brigandine.
Sweet.
There you go.
Elven male of
Yeah,
some
We'll even call it Enk Zero.
Uh,
While you're wearing it, it
like-
weighs nothing at all.
Nice.
This is you guys rolled incredibly well for your classes.
Yeah.
Wait,
They were all
multi-class-
wearable. One of them was a handy haversack again, which you've already got in the party, and the other one was
Just a
Horseshoes of
question.
Speed.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
When you multi-class into bard, do you get like their trainings and shit like that?
When you multi-class into bards,
Yeah.
that the core rule's open right now, you get proficiency with one musical instrument of your choice, one skill of your choice. You can use musical instruments as a spellcasting focus, and you can use bardic inspiration once per day.
I'm
Okay.
kind of glad
Oh,
you're not
Savin,
changing
even if
out of the
you-
Bard multi-class for reasons that are about to become apparent.
Oh,
So,
boy.
on your way back to the city, I suppose I forgot to mention that you've made your decision who you want to give this orb to.
Yes.
Yes.
The glorious orb, the Shard of Divinity, once belonging to Bellatrix, has now found a new owner in the form of Dhamsa. You hold up the orb and essentially say, "Hey Dhamsa, do you want this fucking orb?" Or, I
Snacky,
suppose,
snackies.
how do you offer it up?
We put up Cass's ass and have him point it skyward. I don't know.
No,
If you want to, that's a one hell of a bat signal.
You could also bounce it in between Mipe's cleavage if you want.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
Well-
sure you should boof magical items, but you know.
No,
No,
probably should
it's nighttime, so we're all probably a bit on the deck there because Maria's busy cleaning herself up. So it's
Flash a light through
nice.
it, like the bat signal in the night sky.
Yeah, we're just out there in the night sky, be like looking around. Gee, I wonder if Dhamsa would like this Shard of Divinity.
It's just open question. You probably hear a soft voice go, "Why, yes, she would quite like that Shard of Divinity."
Well,
Danja!
it's a good
Welcome
thing
back.
she's around then, isn't she?
Well, good for now at the very least. Unless this was a rhetorical question, you're about to give that to Bellatrix. She will smirk and
was
step
not.
out from the shadows of the mast.
It-
And
it-
yeah,
it
she
just
looks much the same as before, still missing an arm, unfortunately. And, otherwise implacable. Still
I'm
got
feeling-
pristine
Wait,
makeup.
You need
Wait,
us more than
she
her.
Remember, she got wounded
Uh,
last time we were talking to her.
No. We gave her a shard and then she got her arm back.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Has that
yeah.
one already happened? I thought this
Yeah,
one
we
injury
gave her
was
the one
supposed
with
to-
Yeah.
the.
Oh yeah, no, right.
infinite
Yes, she
worm.
got the arm back. You're right. Yeah, no. In which
Yeah.
case, yeah, she's just
Oh.
looking implacable and fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a feeling
Because
you need
she-
us a little bit more than Bellatrix.
Yeah, because she turned down a.
certainly true.
I will hold up a cast who's holding the orb.
Hi,
well.
Samenia.
Yeah, she will hold out with both hands. You can see that she's holding out her hands in a very particular way. Both of them are spread and outstretched, but you can see she's got like both pinkies hooked together, like making essentially a cradle. You've almost certainly seen just like statues of people who do that, like with their hands in that position to like, oh, this statue clearly wants an orb put in it to open a magical door somewhere.
Listen,
She is mimicking that kind of perfectly.
I'm sorry to Dhamsa, but she's holding out her hands pressed together right in front of a fucking doggo. The face just goes blip.
Of course. All
No.
right.
Save it.
Cool.
You're not
I
a
don't-
doggo anymore.
It doesn't matter. He's a dog.
He's a dog at heart.
It's a dog at heart.
I don't suppose you will have a lead for us regarding our souls or more divinity after this, would you?
I could certainly see about putting you on a direction. I've noticed a couple in the interim. There's also a little problem I could probably use some help with. But first of all, she will look down at Cass and she just squishes mush.
Snap his
Oh,
neck.
please. Crunchy. No, it's just like one of those like little readjusts. You just hear like the little soft click. And you're like, oh yeah, it was kind of stiff. All right.
Cass will deposit orb in hand.
Excellent. And yeah, she will close her hands together, and despite the fact that the orb is incredibly solid, or it was when you were holding it, it flattens down, folds like a piece of paper. And then when she opens her hands again, it goes, just sparkles fly up into the air. It's a handful of powder. Probably makes Cass sneeze.
Oh god, it's having an allergic reaction. Get the needle. Stab.
Yep. Yep, Ephedrine straight to the heart. No, he goes, oh, that is good. You have never felt a drug like that.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
if I
just
did,
takes
I
another
probably
deep
would.
breath in.
And I thinking to herself, want to bet?
Yeah, she like rubs her fingers over her teeth for a moment. That's the good stuff. Ooh, divinity straight to the brain. I feel like I used most of that just fixing the wounds last time. Never really got to enjoy it. You know how many holes there are in my domain? Indeed, I barely had a domain. I didn't have the means to, say, enact my will over a small space and isolate it from the realm. And as she says that, you can't see the night sky anymore. Instead, you see what appears to be a low ceiling covered in like crushed red velvet drapes.
Well,
I
this
would
is interesting.
I would say a lot because a lot of Dhamsas, those that worship you, are into a lot of excess and debauchery. Not exactly Cadus level, but a lot of prostitution. Do like you?
I resent that remark, but I am a bard, so it stands. Yeah, no, she said
Think for a
holes,
second.
holes in her
No,
domain.
just
Same thing.
Just,
But I mean, to be fair, the
Yeah.
whores in her domain are also the holes in her domain.
yes, it's like
Yeah, exactly.
I was saying that thing for a second. Oh, you said holes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said horse. It sounded like that. Your accent. Sorry about that.
That's fine. There are also a few of those hanging
Mhm.
around.
Do you want tenders or do you want nuggets?
Nuggets.
Nuggies!
Nuggies.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was
Nuggets?
muted. People are asking if
Can
they're-
I have some nugs, please, Ariel?
I too want the nugs. Actually, I have nuggets in my freezer.
Dino nuggets.
Dino nuggies. Dropped a rock on my plate. Immediately washed out the dinosaurs twice. Alright. Yeah, you now see that you are, although the floor beneath you is the solid wood of the ship you're riding on, it's like you're in some kind of isolated nightclub. And Dhamsa, moments ago, having worn her like a casual black dress, is now in like glittery sheer silken fabrics, crushed red velvet as well, mimicking the roof above. Some frills. You can see fancy underwear on underneath.
Ah,
At some
are
point,
we-
she got out a cigarette and is now smoking. Ah, there. Little isolation from the rest of the world.
Certainly suits you.
Thank you. The gods do so like to peep. I should know. But I try not to give off a free show. I did promise you a reward next time you fetched a little something like this for me. Now, I'm sure carnal pleasures are one or another, and indeed on the table now that I'm no longer running from abyss hunters. I suppose something more physical would help.
It would indeed.
She reaches behind her back and then pulls from hammer space, presumably, a glorious saxophone.
My god, a bendy sex whistle.
It is the bendy sex whistle.
Ooh.
Is that a
Intriguing.
brass horn?
No, a little bit. You can see it's here. It's got these little clasps. The buttons are very complicated. However, I suspect that most of you will be naturals with it. This is the sax of the lover. Your ability to play this saxophone directly correlates to your sexual prowess. Even if you've never played it before, if you're a champion fucksmith, you know how to operate this saxophone.
Oh god, I'm a master at this then.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Cass is
Between you
upstairs,
and
basically,
Cass,
so
I think
exactly.
Cass is head and shoulders above you on that regard.
He's head and shoulders above everyone. He's a Cassoid. Yeah, she will hand the sax of the lover to Cass. And yeah, when you started mentioning like I could ditch my bard multi-class, I was like, no, don't do it. This is a magic sax.
Oh god, it actually does something for
Warhammer.
Bard. You're right.
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
it is a spellcasting bard implement / weapon.
Even if it wasn't like having the ability to do like triple advantage.
Yeah.
And that's also really nice.
It was originally just going to be like advantage, but I realized that for most parties, the advantage is often implicit when the party does something. So make it real rare and chuck in the old 3d20, although I've written the highest roll on it. Yes.
I was just gonna say, imagine just, okay, I have 3d20, rolls, all once.
I mean, it could happen.
It's happened. It could happen.
Yeah, I've seen
if
it.
it was
both
Yeah.
ways.
if it was in my hands, that's all it would do.
It'd be hilarious if it was like, okay, let's roll. So 3 crits. It's like, oh, there's success. You succeed too hard so that it rolls over 255. 255 rolls over to negative.
Wow, that's super cool. Cass is gonna just immediately like fucking do the full solo dirtiest sax.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I linked you the dirtiest sax solo, is because it would be incredibly relevant. Ominous honking. It is a powerful one, and similarly to that video, when you get halfway through, this glorious goddess pulls out a fucking trumpet and does like the backing solo.
And just softly covers her ears. This is fucking loud.
Yeah. I'll wait for them to finish. You mentioned a problem as well.
Yes, I suppose a little interruption to the fun.
Tough.
Now, I believe it's come to your notice that there are holes in the world, yes? Or at the very least, soon there will be.
We were
Yes,
given
we
nails
were.
to stop them up.
Mm-hmm. And I happen to know exactly where one of those are going to be.
Where is this?
Have you heard of the Heartlands? It's a particularly rough portion of the desert.
I know of it. We generally tend to avoid it.
Don't know unless you put us on the map.
I did.
Well,
It is the
oh, that's
I
way
know
down
that.
there.
I know that
Yep.
area somewhat. No, of that area.
Yeah, I would say that probably none of you have ever been in it because it's one of the more miserable places on this portion of the continent. It's called the Heartlands just simply for the shape that it takes on. It's like a little heart. How fancy.
And there's going to be a rift opening there then.
Yeah. More importantly, some of the critters who have been hunting after me and otherwise trying to steal the juju from various gods are operating out of that place. If you can put a stop to whatever they're doing, you can shut a hole and slow down all of their reinforcements. Now, a place like that might finally have some clues to little souls.
I've heard there's wild magic in that area, and there's air elementals and living dust devils that roam the dunes.
Oh, yes. Well, to be fair, there are things like that all over the place. But the Heartlands are particularly nasty. I think their special trick is portions of the sand that hide. Oh god, what are they called? Little burrowy things, except their mouths are tentacles instead of pinzoids. And not even the fun tentacles.
There wouldn't happen to be any outer god avatars wandering around there, would there?
What kind of a creature is she describing?
She's describing like an Ankeg, but if the Ankeg were tentacles instead of a pincer.
Don't talk over me, you jerk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was an actual question from Ralu.
Yeah. There most certainly are going to be some avatars of their ilk. Almost certainly someone important enough to run a base in the middle of incredibly hostile territory. The Heartlands should still be a violent place for them to live as well.
That spells incredibly good news for me, then.
Oh, yes, you've picked up a little gift from the moon mummy. I swear, I set my eyes on all of you second.
I am fairly certain that, well, I found out that Marifa was the one who put her claws on me first.
I think you might be third in my case.
Look, anything the Cadus do to you, Foxy, is me by extension. I call dibs.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind. However, it's not like I can get any answers out of the God of Secrets, and it's useless asking a cleric.
Yes, of course. I swear, Marifa hasn't even come up to say hello to me. How disappointing. Especially since she got her fingers in all of your business.
Have any of the
Well,
gods come up to you?
I appreciate not being turned into a bundle of worms, yes.
Oh, that does sound like something that would happen.
It was before I met any of my companions.
You look a lot less, I don't know, like you're going to have some kind of post-traumatic snap. So that's good.
It appears to have been driven out of me.
Well, perfect. Wonderful, even. Let's say a broken toy isn't really much use to a god, is it?
I suppose. Although
that sounds a little bit more menacing and chaotic evil than intended, but you get the idea.
But I suppose if we've accepted the saxophone, the carnal gift is now off the table.
No, the carnal gift is also on the. Oh, it can do you on table if you would like.
Oh, or off the table, or on the floor, or wherever, really.
I am much enhanced since last time. And just looks down.
Is the cat ribbed for my pleasure as well?
Before
Yeah, she will grin at your honkers.
Loam is just incredibly disappointed. It's honestly fantastic.
Well, I have been running around willy-nilly. Do you know how long I've gone without a lay? Months.
Yeah,
Since the last time you were with us?
it.
Basically, yes. It's the last time I was with you. And
I'm
that
sure
is tragic. For me, a dry spell. Ugh.
Well, you got some making up to do.
I am sure the majority of us can spare a few hours. Loam can go pout again.
Before that, however, you mentioned about Marifa not making a visit to you. Have any of the rest of them made visits to you?
Oh, yes. Hagen welcomed me back. The Cadist sent me the equivalent of fan mail, I guess. I think all of the core gods have said hello one way or another, just not Marifa, or a couple of the new ones as well. I wanted to see that little Nefri one, but apparently the Morgans told him to stay away from me. Says I'm a bad influence, can you believe it?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you did cause a trio of angels to fall.
Yeah, well, you know. Fuck around, find out, and such.
It does sound like something that is equally their problem.
Oh well.
Should have been
I think
stronger.
Valorous is annoyed. One of those shards were apparently for me. But he wanted it. Goodness knows
Will that
why.
be a problem?
No, he's just a sore loser. The gods know better than to take out our squabbles on our mortals. Now, if you were to do something to spite him on purpose, then yes, I suspect he might want to curse you in some kind of way. Although maybe he wouldn't. You are kind of integral to keeping this world from falling apart. Or at the very least, one of the integral cogs in the machine. We'd all be quite annoyed if Valorous turned you into geese or something.
Honk.
I see.
Yes, now, if anyone doesn't want to, I don't know, occupy some halls, door's just over there, my dear. And she'll gesture behind her where the mast of the ship would be. You can see it there is a doorway.
I will head for the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, they're doing Llama Company then.
What? You're not sticking around?
No.
Oh, I've already satisfied her curiosity, I suppose.
Yeah, there's no secrets left with her, so.
Oh, that's what you think.
That sounds like a challenge.
No,
Yes,
no,
mate.
I've already been told no, if I take it as a challenge, then I'm going to have another Cadis situation. Marifa's already not talking to me.
Makes a flourishing bow and leaves with Loam.
Yeah.
Well. Later, nerds. Cass is just gonna step up and start making out with fucking Dhamsa. Let's go.
Yep.
So
Ow.
who is staying?
I should probably not this time.
Weak.
Tiff will pat you on the back. You are dating someone now.
Better to find out how they feel about that sort of thing before doing it.
Yeah, permission before forgiveness and stuff.
No, just out of curiosity, who is actually staying?
Tiff is probably gonna indulge now.
Oh, she was there last time.
She was, although she was basically just banging an eye at the time.
Well, you did say that after so long and under Damage's influence, everyone had to turn with everyone. I did specifically ask.
Yeah.
I did specifically ask if that was a thing. That way I could make jokes in the future.
Yeah, everyone probably took a ride on it. But yeah, Tiff will probably hang around. It was a good time last time.
Masika,
Yes.
answer the question.
What was
Are
the
you going
question?
to roll
my
with the
God.
goddess?
Yeah, sure.
So
So excited,
dejected.
so
Yeah,
casual about
sure,
it.
whatever.
It just, yeah, like a few days out of Los Dorados, a few hours of time outside of Los Dorados, from her wife and kids, be like, yeah, but fuck this bitch.
I mean, to be fair, her wife does the same thing.
Yeah.
Is Karin staying as well?
No, she left.
Oh, okay.
Went to go babysit Loam.
Last time she was trying to get little Cambions. And I know why she was trying to do that, and I'm surprised no one pointed it out.
Huh?
Well, if you can't figure it out, I mean, come on. Think about Karin's whole shtick and what you can't do if you're stuffed full of Cambions.
Drink?
These are
There's
Damson
immunity card.
Cambion, so who knows? Maybe they play by Seder rules.
No. You get Damson Cambions, and suddenly you have a taste for freeform jazz.
Oh no!
But,
Acquire a taste for freeform
course,
jazz.
yeah, of course, Mike will be there as well.
Freeform jazz has nothing. The dirtiest sax has nothing because Karin has the ultimate sax in her head. Epic sax guy.
Epic
yeah,
sex guy.
Careless Whisper.
Duke Nukem on a sax.
Mhm.
I'm here to intercourse your dad.
Dan.
And
Ah,
you can't
Dad.
stop me. Oh man, he's fucking my dad.
He's fucking my dad.
It just reminds me of that. What's his name? He did Have You Checked Your Butthole? Tom Cardy song where he's just like, stop flirting with my dad. Yeah, Flirt with Your Dad is the song.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite little songs of his.
Just cue that up for later.
Yep.
Here you go.
Why is he dressed like Flanders?
Because that's how
Yeah,
dad dresses.
that's the dad in the song.
God.
He changes outfits for every character in his songs.
Yeah. No, epic sax guy. I've had this run for days. Just as background noise.
Yeah, I've when I was still in university, someone took the epic sax guy loop, except it was that with the picture of Gandalf's face, like just over and over again.
Yeah, that's.
And they streamed it to every screen in the university. They on the in the media lab did their little send to screens and basically locked out the entire university's media wing with epic sax guy Gandalf face.
Computer lab.
Well, it was the media studies lab, like, and then that's like an entire arts and computing wing for a university.
Like this?
Yes, they did that. Except actually, they must have. How did they see this, or was this inspired? Let's see. How old is this? 7 years?
I'm not sure.
No, I think I finished university earlier than that. I mean, that's certainly not our lab because we didn't have them laid out like that. But yeah, same jest.
There was one for 42 in Paris.
Every single screen.
Yeah.
Like this.
Let's see. If I put
Anyway.
in... Yeah, I don't see it for anyway, yeah, sorry. Dhamsa will be turned airtight. She'll lay some serious pipe.
Yeah.
Proves, of course, incredibly talented at both sex and sax.
It's not gonna be like the first time where normal T doesn't work and we had to roll, right? Does she have like god prophylactics?
She's a bard. There's no way she has prophylactics. There's no way you're avoiding a rolling for it. It is in the nature of bards to accidentally a child. Okay.
Oh,
It's integral to the domain. So let's see here. I'm gonna go down the list for her con saves first, just to see if any of you get her pregnant. All right.
Now Ralu knocking up a god, that would be amazing.
All right. Is it Ralu's kid? Nope.
Ah.
Cass's.
Do I need to
Knew
make
it.
a roll, or is it just half?
Yeah, all right, make a roll. Make a roll.
All
Let's
right.
see. DC is 19.
Do I have?
Wait, is it? It's 19 now.
inspiration?
Okay.
19 for her.
All right. This is probably not gonna work, but
She's literally got a +1 pussy.
all right. Wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
I could expert snack.
You
For a
could,
con save?
Oh, you're right. Bardic inspiration, then fine, same difference. No. Wait, hold on.
What?
Inspiration.
Okay. Are you taking mine or using yours?
I'm taking Mives.
Okay.
My
I did it!
to check if she got.
Yeah!
All right, you got a present.
Yahoo! The Poonsmith is finally found the
The
right
sax
hole.
works! The sax works!
The sax worked!
It's true.
We've got a sparkling cassoid on the way now.
Yay!
Oh god, you have a Morganite blooded fucking half-damn. Oh god. The fucking rainbow ass
Fucking
mix
Mori
of
just
shit
screaming in the background. You son of a bitch.
No, I mean, just the reality is, it's just if and the divine can. It
Maury's
probably
got
just
another
means that the
grandkid
child
on
has
the
an
way.
easier time being a demigod because it's just divine meets very divine.
Alright, now Ralu and
God, that means their kid would be like Nefertiti. Jesus.
Yay! Nefers 2.0.
I don't know what that is.
It's Morgan's
Nefri,
daughter.
Morgan's daughter slash the Phoenix child.
Fucking Mori just suddenly get a ping in her head and be like, and then just turns to this. Oh, god damn it. Yeah.
Oh, Pi Phoenix.
She pings in the head and then suddenly this.
God, I love that comic.
Yeah.
You are
That's-
girl and friend to me. The fact that other elves hate the faces that she makes too.
Yeah, looks like
Well, we're not done. You have to go the other way now.
Oh yeah, does she get you guys pregnant? Alright.
Oh my good god.
Yeah, that's what I
Well-
was. That's why I asked if she had magic, because Ralu is on the T. But the thing is, last time he said that doesn't
Yeah,
work against her.
Doesn't work. Alright,
Not against the divine
let's
bard.
start with Ralu.
No,
Yay!
Can't save, please.
never. Oh my god.
Loam is extremely disappointed in all
You
of you.
don't know anything.
Technically,
I
if
will know.
No,
You'll know in a few
you're having
months.
a nice, you have a nice little fucking, you're sitting on the deck of the ship with Karin eating kanelbulle, which is,
What's?
you just sit with, it's
Sure.
a Swedish cinnamon bun.
Oh, the thing that you got. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did look that up. I just didn't remember what it's called. That looks really good. I want one so
yeah, it's
badly,
so
but
fucking good.
there's no such thing as like a Swedish diaspora where I'm from. I'm sure I could find some
IKEA.
eventually.
Yeah.
IKEA.
There, I've,
Just go to IKEA.
I doubt they sell it, but
I've
maybe.
never been to
Yes,
IKEA.
no, they actually do. IKEA sells Swedish meatballs from Sweden, from Skow&S. The mashed potato and the gravy made Swedish-like, and they're selling Swedish confectionaries.
Oh, you're right.
Kanelbulle is one of them.
They sell. Oh, I don't think it's the cardamom one because it's just they call it kafferep.
Oh, kafferep. No, it's not that. It's similar to that, but it's not made. It's not baked the same.
Yeah.
Is this
That's a
something
shame.
we can get down here though, or ask our
Yeah.
baker to learn how to
Yeah,
make?
just go to IKEA.
No,
Literally just-
not you.
No, go,
I'm not
Cannibal.
down here. I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because if our chef could learn how to make those, Ralu would. Remember, Ralu spent a bunch of money, and every time we come back to the town, I literally take 5 silver off to always have every spice available topped up.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
literally.
if you just tell her like it's a cinnamon roll, except you mix cardamom into it and bake it, then yeah, she would have no problem at all making more.
Nice. Also, Winter, your turn.
I know. I'm waiting for this.
Wait, hold on.
I'm waiting for the scout roll.
Damn.
Ah, let's just cast Ralu.
Wait, hold on. There's
I'm gonna
also
roll
Mive
anyway,
and
just
Cass.
You don't have.
Yeah. See,
Mive does. Mive and Cass don't have that.
That's
You don't have the parts.
mostly true. But we do have Alter Self.
Yeah, but
No.
after Alter Self goes away, yeah. So,
I mean, Mive can make it permanent.
if she, no, what?
Don't
Okay.
you have to
Yeah, she just
pay
has
the
to spend a
permanency
sorcery
like
point.
when you cast it?
Didn't you literally have it like if you get pregnant while you're alter self, it sticks? I'm pretty sure if you
Yeah, that sounds
magically
accurate.
give yourself a Kusa, actually, it just
I know.
hangs around if you got
I'm
pardon.
just gonna roll a will save from Mive real quick to see if she would use that spell to just, experiment with Dhamsa because, if you're ever gonna.
If you're ever gonna get railed by the goddess.
Boop. Probably not. Probably didn't want to risk it for that biscuit.
Let's see here. Would you have gotten pardon? Nah, you'd have been fine anyway.
Okay.
Nah, just knows she missed out
It,
on nothing.
it would have been really funny if Ralu and Mive were both pregnant for Dhamsa and Dhamsa was pregnant from Cass at the same time.
It would have been amazing, but I mean, now technically, Hornier has gotten a god pregnant and gotten pregnant from a god. Oh yeah, Tiff too.
That's true. Gotta roll
I
for
mean,
Tiff.
Cass isn't a Hornier. He's
Oh.
married into the Hornier family.
That's
No, no.
still the same
Tiff's
thing.
fine.
Oh,
You
no.
you become like Ralu is now a Hornier. She has a last name. You don't not become part of a family when you marry into them, Winter.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Jesus. Oh yeah, this is my this is my sister-in-law, but not really my family. I don't care about them.
Yeah.
It's not close.
This looks so good. I am
Yeah,
actually going for
I
the
went to
closest I
check
is like
the...
75 miles away.
Yeah, I will say this. I went and checked. That's because kafrep means to drink. It's like break with coffee, like a break for coffee,
Yeah.
or you sit. And kafrep is also a confectionery, which is like a cinnamon bun, but made like a French braid. So I went to check which one were mentioned. That's why I said it was made baked a different way. But
Yeah.
apparently no, it's cinnamon buns. It's the ones we're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think they're cardamom. Sorry, yes, carrying on. She has told you of a realm that might open up into an unpleasant void hole in the future. And would love if you can handle it. As warned, though, if you went for that, you would not be able to do Stormwing's Haunt. So doing it after finishing at Stormwing's Haunt is probably not a terrible move.
Yeah, we just continue
I would think so. That's
on.
my. Yeah, I thought that was the plan basically. Is to
Yeah. Well,
do that
just
place
making
and
sure you
move
don't
on.
suddenly be like, I drop everything, fuck it, let's go. You know, you might decide that. Instead, while you're in town, Khassid, you're chilling at Goldie's place, having a drink, when you were approached by a 5'8", 60-year-old gentleman with a fancy walking stick. Excuse me, young lady.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes.
How can I help you?
No need to be shy. I'm not propositioning you. Well, not for that, anyway. I heard from the darling Miss Goldie here that you happen to be an adventurer, a successful adventurer at that.
Yeah, you could say that. You looking to hire on a team for something?
That is correct. Glad you could guess so aptly. My name is Victor Strom, and you see, I'll be opening a museum in the near future. The only problem is that I am missing a few pieces. I sent out another group to archaeologize the place, and they did so successfully. However, they all rather unfortunately passed away, which is not fantastic news because the things they archaeologized are still there. And at least one of those pieces was going to be a centerpiece in the museum.
Well, that's a crying shame.
Isn't it just? Of course, it's dangerous. It would be a terrible waste of human life to send people in there to their deaths, unless they were professional death seekers, adventurers like yourself.
Yeah, that's us, professional thrill seekers.
Yes, yes. And, well, the dungeon is admittedly not the easiest thing to reach. It's in the Southlands. You know, the dense dunes and hills south of Las Dorado. This side of the ocean.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a boat.
You have a boat? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we can be there and back in a jiffy.
That's perfectly good news. I estimated it to take, a week and a half one way and back. You looking at this on like a map with your ship and its upgrades, probably only a week there and back.
Yeah, castle roll out.
Assume you
the
don't
map.
like completely fuck a travel roll.
Well, like a week out there and then another week back.
Yep.
Yeah, 14 days, and that would leave us plenty of time to get. Well, it leaves us a couple of days to get out to Stormwing's Haunt.
Yeah, you have a couple of days of space on the other side of it.
Because that will take probably like. If that takes like a week there, this is gonna take at least a week.
I
Like
mean,
two.
the way up to the haunt is really, really easy comparatively because you don't have to go through these dune hills here. The reason that this one is a week is because you've got to get through like tough terrain here and all of the tough terrain here. Your ship moves at like 3 sand tiles a day.
Oh,
I mean, even then, like it's twice the distance.
well, yeah, but if we're moving at 3 times the speed, it's not a big deal up here.
Yeah, no, you can get there in I think it's 4 or 5 days to get to Stormwing's Haunt.
Yeah, we could.
You follow a literal road. Like it is not even a day to get here for you guys.
I'm just checking.
Okay.
We'll just go to.
You say we can do it.
If we go there, and then just go via this, we can evade most of it.
Yeah, as I say, taking your best route is probably a week.
Okay.
So what's
well,
today's
if you
date?
say we can get
Today
there
is
and
the
back.
2nd of March. Oh, no, sorry, it was the 2nd of March when you were at...
This is like the 3rd or 4th.
Sandworms, so that was 3rd, 4th. So it's the 5th of March right now. So it becomes 12th, 19th, and this opens on the 1st. So, no, you've got plenty of time.
Yeah, we've got a few spare days. Okay.
Yeah, it won't be a new month by then. Yeah, in fact, you'll probably have to camp outside of Stormwind's Haunt for like a week or so at this rate.
So this
But presumably you would want to do that as opposed to be like, if we wait a week here and just go for it, it'll be fine. Because if anything comes up on your journey and it holds you up, then I imagine you'll feel quite put out.
I will. Considering like that the main reason like everything's been holding up is because of this one fucking dungeon that's time locked.
Yep.
Like I don't think you get like how much this is like derailed everything being like, well, we can't really go anywhere else. We're gonna miss this one dungeon that we can do once a year.
Just have to wait another year. But yeah, no, you've got enough time that even a scuffed travel roll won't fuck you out of getting to the haunt.
All right.
Just a ticket stage. Put the cage back on. Yeah, exactly. That's the important thing, and I was concerned about.
I mean, hey, I wrote down the date, like it comes off or whatever.
It's an important date. So yeah, Victor Strom will. He thinks you are an attractive young lady. I mean, admittedly, he's got cataracts, but he believes you're an attractive young lady, and he'll try and do like the polite gentleman, like kiss the top of the hand.
Yeah, sure.
Enchante, madame.
I mean, before he leaves, of course, we need to hash out the actual like price for this operation.
Pride. Oh, of course. Right. Yes, you don't just seek for the sake of seeking. That's a good point. Yes. How much do people usually get paid for things like this?
That's a good question, Scout. With at least 18, let's bump that up to, I don't know, 20.
You have advantage because you used the fucking sax.
That's right. So
That is, you have
29. How much can I get out of this poor bastard?
Why don't you
Throw a number
out?
at me. Oh, let's do a little,
God, I
a
don't
quick
know
haggle
how
out of it.
Fucking much an adventure.
Yeah, you could throw me an astounding number. Go for it.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be at least 7 of us on this, so let's say 7,000 GP.
7,000? Oh, goodness, that is quite rich. I could throw away a lot of human life for that money.
Yes, but then you wouldn't get anything. Instead, if you throw away 7,000, you get the thing. And you don't get a reputation for murdering lots of adventurers.
That is true. Could I, by any chance, talk you down to 6,000? 7 is an awful lot of money. And I'll even give you free access to the museum and throw a gala in your honor. How about it?
You've got a deal, sir.
Excellent! And he thinks he saved himself 1,000 gold. Yeah, he thinks he saved himself 1,000 gold. You just throw an astounding number at this guy with a 29. He's like, makes sense. The only other person he has to like judge this kind of income by is Goldie. Goldie's like, I mean, 7,000. That's walking around money. That's good cash.
That's pocket change.
That's good cash.
MBD.
And a gala in your honor. Okay. So fucking Ralu and Karin and the fucking Maeve, everyone just limited release on the buffet table. I'm gonna
Yeah. You guys, your entire party is invited to a fancy gala. Hell, Loam could take Mr. Big. He's a socialite technically.
Yeah, take your boyfriend.
You could take your boyfriend to a gala. It's the poshest shit in the world.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it's perfect. It's perfect. And then we eat everything
And
that's
then you
available.
just destroy the canapes.
It'll be good practice for stay. She's gonna have to learn how to go with these if she's gonna stay with me.
Exactly. There's going to be a canopy of canapes. You'll be able to demolish it. So yeah, Cassie, you're gonna breach this to the rest of the party. It's smug cackly here.
Yeah. Castle, round up everybody. Hey guys, I got some jobs for us. Well, a job, and it's really cool.
Oh?
Yeah.
It's not anything sex related this time, right?
What do you mean this time? That was one time. Anyway, look, no. So this guy's opening a museum, and if we go and fetch the super special, like, centerpiece he wanted from this dungeon just outside of town, he will give us a lifetime free access and throw a gala for us. And like 6 grand.
Six brands of what?
Gold pieces? 6,000?
Oh, 6 grand. I thought you said brands.
No.
Alright, 6,000 is an okay amount.
I suppose I could use some money after I invested everything I got from that last job.
Exactly.
You should totally come with us to the casinos and do some playing.
Yeah.
I don't gamble.
We've
It's not
noticed.
really a
Okay,
gamble
what
if you
you
know how
did instead
to.
of not doing.
It's not really a gamble if you know how to play crapjack decently well. I could teach you.
I don't gamble either, Loam. It's fine.
There's a minor amount of luck involved to it, but
Well-
as long as you know a decent amount.
No, that's not
Crapjack's
true. I put
basically a
money on.
solved game. There's almost no risk.
I put money on blood sports instead. I find gambling incredibly boring.
That's just gambling, but with people dying.
It's more interesting.
Yeah, so,
Fair, I guess.
There's a small. I like gambling. Kinathis 9,999 plus 1.
What? I
No,
was asked
that's-
to roll. I asked to roll a pair of dice on
Yeah,
a
a
loot check.
10,000 sided dice a 10,000-sided die, and you rolled 9,999.
There were just as good odds I could have rolled 1.
It's true.
Exactly, but you did it. That's the thing. That's why we made fucking bank. God damn.
If you want, Loam, you could always join me in the down below watching blood sports.
Bloodsport. I mean, JCVD is a fantastic actor, to be fair.
Otherwise, Ralu just hangs out with a dress and
Yeah.
boob hats cast while he's doing his thing. Or I mean, honestly, when Ralu's in town, Ralu's incredibly disciplined. She spends a lot of time working. Gotta get those studies up.
Right. Regardless, what
Oh,
is
that's
the
fucking
job you
beautiful.
signed us up for anyway?
I just said we're gonna go down to a dungeon that's really not that far from town, and we're gonna go raid it for ancient relics. One of which is gonna be like the super special centerpiece for this dude's new museum.
All right. Any information about the dungeon? Has he sent other people before?
Yes, he sent a bunch of other people, but they all died.
From
But they weren't
what?
professionals. He doesn't know they didn't come back. He's just
Okay.
been sending torchbearers out there, not like professionals. So we got this.
Let me just send the message to Stacy that we're leaving town again, and then we can go, I guess.
I'm sure that we're not leaving right this instant. You could probably take an evening with your girlfriend.
Yeah, we gotta load the ship anyway, so... Yeah, go ahead, take your time.
And so go
Alright.
out for dinner or something.
I probably should check on the clean pull situation as well.
Clean pull situation.
That's what Ralu was just doing.
This is true. Yeah. I think that there's everything timey-wimey back into place once more.
Yep.
You can get the travel. How about a travel check, my friends?
Travel
Alrighty.
checks.
Sounds good.
Land vehicles, 26.
25.
20.
Having the old selection there. But did you guys seriously just like fucking ball out and beat
Yes.
the DC of that incredibly challenging travel?
Yeah, they did a 26, a
Yeah.
25, and a 26, so...
That was like finally there's a chance of them bumping into some problems. There fucking isn't a chance of them bumping into some fucking problems. Jesus Christ.
I mean, the actual travel itself, but like, there could just still be a bump in the road that we encounter.
Ralu just spins the wheel and drifts Luck around like the swirling whirlpools of sand.
Fucking Eurobeat begins to play.
We're just gonna sit on the boat and just spiritually channel and work on things and focus, and then like, wow.
It's really hard to
Twirl her-
focus.
Oh no, this is comforting. They got them the nice waves and like the swirly and the dodging is like, yeah, this is she's been drunk swaying for decades, so like this is just fucking like rocking a baby calm levels of shit for her. So like,
It's like
so she's
You
just
see the sh-
yeah.
you see the ship moving and bouncing around, and Karin sitting in the middle, auto stabilized like a chicken.
Yeah. And after like, what is it, like it takes 3 days. So after 3 days of travel, she just gets her mace around, spins it in her hand, and it glows like,
Thank you.
like a few.
Not from the log, but okay. Thank you.
Oh, nuggets!
Nuggies.
Ariel has nugs.
What are
She
you
got
using for the
nugged.
dipping sauce?
Damn it, I thought I was muted again. Why do I keep... I thought I hit my key that time.
What are you dipping?
People got like KFC or whatever, and I don't do dippings or anything like that.
You just having them clean nugs.
Just eating nugs by themselves, you psychopath.
Ariel is an interesting eater.
Yeah, people call me a psychopath eater, but whatever. I eat stuff the way I eat stuff. I don't give a fuck.
Tell me at
give
least you
a
don't.
fuck.
Tell me at least you don't
Edgar, you would
peel
hate my
them
eating
before you eat
habits.
them.
No, I don't
Tell me
peel
you
them
don't-
before I eat.
You don't
Okay,
peel your
thank
nuggets.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I think a person,
We're
a
good.
person who
We're good.
peels their nuggets before they eat it is either a confused toddler, or like they find out that the skin is too spicy, or they ran out of squirrels to take apart the backyard.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Amxal. I don't put sauce on my nuggets either.
God damn. You
Both
guys.
crazy plain nug consumers. Just more sauce for me.
I just
my
like them
favorite-
the
All
way they
sauce you
are.
want.
My favorite is dipping in sriracha. That's my favorite dip. I've never had spicy honey, but that sounds really good too.
Yeah, hot honey is
Uh,
the best.
I'm a honey mustard man myself.
Oh, honey mustard
honey,
is my
honey
second
mustard
favorite.
on your nuggies.
Yeah, honey mustard
Honey mu-
is amazing, especially like honey mustard with actual mustard flakes in it is amazing.
I will say this. I'm weird because I've eaten that stuff before, but I like honey mustard, and then I add a little bit of chili into it itself.
No,
just
no,
to
no,
give
that's-
That's fine.
That,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
fine.
sense.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like something my boy Ming would do. Just add chili crisps to honey mustard.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. Okay, so before we got interrupted by Dino Nuggies,
Yum, yum, yum.
Dino.
well, after 3 days of just sitting and calmly working and enjoying the ride, she gets her mace out, spins it in her hand a few times before there's like a soft crackle, and then there's some slow a little bit of divine spark through the weapon. There we go.
What are the
Ah.
requirements for crafting your own spell in general? I said that you could certainly do it, but I haven't seen you make any kind of prior prep here.
It requires downtime to make for one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
And it's
you haven't had the
we-
opportunity. This is not travel is not downtime. You do not have like a religious symposium here on this ship. Sorry, you cannot just. I had a nice relaxing time, and so I completed it. No, it's the kind of thing where you would need the equivalent of an arcane lab, a divine lab. You'd need a means to work on this, not just sitting there.
Aw.
Probably some degree of research. It is a perfectly fine idea to have a divine weapon attack cantrip, but you can't just pull one out your ass, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you also need to like write it out and approve it with the GM.
But hey,
Yeah,
you
we
know
went
what you
through
want?
that.
You can make any prep and then actually produce it.
Okay.
Instead, what happens 3 days in is nothing. It continues to be nothing. The journey down to the South Sands is surprisingly easy for you guys. This area is renowned for having, like, loads of sandstorms, absolute tons of them, sand whirlpools, all sorts. But amongst your party, you're able to plot out where they are. So even when a sandstorm is washing over the ship and you can't even see, you're still counting out how far you can travel before you need to, like, turn or change course in order to avoid any kind of tragedy. For most people, this would slow down the journey immensely. You'd have to essentially stop every time there's a sandstorm because you might go crashing into, like, a pit, essentially. Similarly, sandstorms renowned for their abilities to wear down just integral parts on a ship. It's not quite the same as being blasted like by sea spray and salt and air and stuff. Like, just sand blasting is a real thing that we use for tearing shit apart. We don't really salt blast things unless we just want people to feel stingy and suppressed, I guess. Usually that's because of shotgun fire.
Or if there's a bug.
Well, yeah, that's true. A little
We
bug sniper.
contemplated getting like an actual like assault shotgun for bugs.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that expensive.
I think they're pretty cool.
Those little
You need to get it. You need to
yeah.
get one and make it tactical.
Tactical. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
tactical your bug
assault
blaster.
gun. Yeah, those things.
Yes, the assault gun.
A salt gun.
Yeah, they're $40 to $60.
Then you get a red dot for it. Sight it
You know,
in.
it's $40 to $60, but then by the time you're done, it's like $700 worth of kit
Yep.
you put on it.
You put a $350 ACOG on it. It's like, yeah.
Gold engraving in the side. This gun kills bugs.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, you are capable of weathering the worst parts of the storms on this ship. You know when you have to stop and throw a tarp over it. But otherwise, the stops you make are few and far between, and within a week, you make it to your location, the dungeon pointed out by the Lord Victor Strong. You are in the correct area for it, but the sand dunes here are renowned for their ability to be sand dunes and therefore ever-changing. So it'll take a little bit of precise working to find this old temple, by the looks of things. It should be in an elevated position traveling underground, because that tends to be where a lot of structure belongs. Underground was a lot better for people to live in than, under the sun. Who would like to make a survival to locate it?
Loam, get assisted.
Let's go for it.
Yes.
Can multiple people or just one?
No, multiple people can go for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm
Loam.
Wow,
Oh.
24 and 28. All right. Loam,
The
Masika,
duo.
you're both, again, keep beating these like 20 DCs with like staggering reliability is wild. Like, not even having to use like D4s or any of that shit, just staggered. Whatever. The temple doesn't take too long to find. Indeed, Masika, you probably could have found it without even a single like post or landmark of any kind. Loam, however, as well, probably could have used a bit of a landmark, but you do find one, and that is the broken mast of a sand ship. It's kind of sticking out of the ground in a place like some kind of totem pole. It would take some time to excavate the ship itself, but if it is right here, then there must be some kind of shelf you can climb down to in the sand and stones. Will present an entrance to you. So you cast out your net around this destroyed ship. At the same time, would anyone like to try and dig up some of this ship?
What would you want for that? Like athletics?
Probably athletics, yeah.
Is
I
this
can
something I could
help
do after
Loam.
having helped, or
This
you
would
said
probably
in
be
the
some.
meantime?
Yeah. Well, their survival checks have taken them to where this thing should be. It's taken them to this
Well, then I
destroyed
have.
ship, and now they've just got to like run a net out in a circle. Effectively, they've just got to. Got the word for it.
I forgot that Loam always has advantage on survival. I would have
Yeah.
advantaged Masika then because I only have a 3 in survival. Well, can someone assist me because I have a 7 in athletics?
Yeah, might will help.
My strong.
Ooh, off day.
What if we throw a bardic
Eh.
on that though?
I'll tell you what. Here you go.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh
my
my-
god! 27.
She smooths your brain and rips your muscles up.
Did you change that to autism? I thought
That's always
autism
been
earlier.
autism.
It's always said that because ours is a D10, and it's like the third time I've rolled a 10 on it. This is also the second time I've hovered over it just to check that it says rolling 1d10 instead of just saying rolling 10. Ridiculous. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you have no problem digging up the I guess digging down to the upper decks of this ship. You can have a delve inside if anyone would like to give me investigates for that ship.
I got good investigate. Who can help me? And
I have very good investigate, so I'll
yes,
do
I
my
know.
one.
Who can help me? That way we
Tiff will
can-
help you out.
I'll help Anai.
Off day for me.
Alas.
I
You
will-
both have
I-
inspiration.
I'm gonna use my inspiration reroll. 21.
Oh, nice. Okay, with a 21, yeah, you can turn up 10 supplies.
Oh,
Nice.
10 corpses.
No, not the long pig.
1 broken ballista mount. If you take it with you,
Oh.
you'd be able to install a ballista at half price.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, how many days did it take to get here? 7?
Yeah, it was weak. I'm keeping track for reasons.
I keep a track for supplies.
1 enchanted explosive ballista bolt. It deals
Oh my god.
6 additional fire damage.
Neat.
2 archaeology kits.
How much damage does a ballista bolt do base?
3d10.
3d10? Okay. I will take the archaeology kits.
They function as adventurers kits for doing stuff. Like you use them up in the same way, except they are advantaged when it is archaeology related.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that only me and Anai really have that kind of background. Anai, do you want one?
Yeah, that would be your 2's skill set.
Yeah, I suppose I can hold on to one.
Okay, I'll take one then.
So,
Cool.
like, they fully function as adventure kits, like they have 3 uses?
Yep, they function like adventurers kits. They have 3 uses.
And we
However,
have-
when you use them for archaeology, you have advantage. Let us see here. I think that's only the only good stuff left on this. It's not like these archaeologists were like especially rich. You discover a couple of corpses.
Did we find a whip and a hat on one of them?
No, I'm afraid not.
Do we find any journals or anything like that?
Yeah, you probably find notes. There were the notes used to locate this place in the first place, however.
Do they tell us anything about the place?
Yes, it tells you that this was a Valeresian tomb. It belonged to one of his, like, an avatar or like a direct lineage child. But either way, a very rare thing for Valeris to have in the first place. But with the fact that he kind of generally loathes people as a default, he thinks of mortals as greedy dickheads, which is for the most part correct. Like, history has kind of proven him right over and over again. It's just like how that goes. However, this place contains the remains of, or contained the remains of, someone that Valeris considered above the usual moral mortal reproach. And most importantly, the centerpiece for the museum is a ancient calendar. It should be a beautiful abyssal calendar capable of essentially mapping the world.
And suddenly I'm less enthused about going into this place.
Oh, why would that be?
Well, it being kind of under the Wishgranter?
Yeah, he's not doing anything with it though.
No, but it could, I don't know, generally make the guy mad that we're taking stuff from his places.
We've been taking stuff from his places this whole time, though.
Yeah, this is like the 3rd Valeresian tomb here. The Valeresian was essentially an entire society before now.
It exists to be explored.
Yep.
As all
Look,
dungeons
if he wanted to protect this place, then it shouldn't have been discovered, or, you know, his avatar shouldn't have perished. And that sounds rude, and that's not fair of me. But you get what I mean. Like, there is definitely a way a god could protect a place permanently, and if they didn't, then they didn't.
All right.
To the victors, the spoils. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
I just don't want to end up cursed by the guy as we keep finding more and more of
don't-
his stuff.
Just don't blaspheme. It'll be fine.
Yeah, assuming that it's not like, you know, you find a family photo album and then rub it on your taint, I think we'll be okay.
I was
All right.
literally about to say something similar. Yes.
Tiff will give you a high 5.
5.
Goodness. All right. Probably takes another hour or so until eventually the net that your survivalists cast out turns up. An entryway. Let me get your tokens and put them on this map. I should probably do that before I'm moving over, so that you can see and stuff. See, Karin, Loam, Ralu, Anai, Masika, 5, and Tiff. Actually, you know what Brian wants to?
Free.
Brian wants to have fun.
Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, her candle is burning out, so might as well have as much fun as you can.
Exactly.
Don't forget that Bree just wanna have fun.
Honestly, I thought
Exactly.
she was already gone.
No, she's just been chilling on the ship because we haven't been doing anything other than dicking around in Lost Dorado.
What do you mean?
And then we
Dicking
slapped
around
around
us.
and then we slapped around a worm.
Yeah, I mean, she was there for the gladiator, and that was the last big fight before you guys went off to Wormtown anyway, really.
Yeah, that's true.
No,
That's
no,
last
no,
time we
no.
The
did
only
that.
reason she didn't get
Gladiator.
involved, the only reason she didn't get involved in the cultist stuff is because that was a proven many encounters, and she's not set up for that.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't blame her for not wanting to go to worm time. Sandworms are pretty gross.
Welcome to the dungeon of Victor Strong. And even as you enter, you can see that there is this spread, almost leafy looking fungus. It's in strips of sand and greens and rustic reds. And there is evidence of humanoid occupation. There are old tools and barrels. I haven't put them all up there, but there's collapsed tents that they've obviously been staying in here instead.
Yeah.
Right,
there,
can we move?
Yeah,
Any
you are
signs
now free to move.
of monsters or any sort of that movement, like something bigger than humans?
Sure, you could make a perception test.
Okay.
Well, pause while we're doing the perception test then.
Damn, that's a 3.
This can do typical dungeon thing where I always go left.
Yeah. As you guys turn your respective corners,
21.
Ralu, you see almost immediately shitloads of bones.
I found a bone pile.
Cass, as you turned your
dear.
corner, you can see shitloads of bones.
Yeah.
Hey Cass, can you look in this room for me?
Sure.
I don't want
So-
to step in a trap. And also, I will look up.
So I do have a question here.
Right.
Is this wall collapsing where you can walk through it, or is it just a stop the dynamic
Uh,
lighting?
Okay, so this looks like it was a giant bridge or staircase that goes up towards a higher level. It's entirely possible you can see from where you are that there is a crevice down here that has a climbing rope. Goes up towards this second level, essentially, that would have been used by the archaeologists.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't reveal anything.
A 12 reveals no traps. Or maybe there were none to begin with.
I would like to investigate the bones. I want to figure out how they
Hold
died.
up. Let's see here. You got a 21 perception, so when
Yes.
you're probably about here, I
Mhm.
would say, you detect movement. There is something sneaky happening. These floral fungal shelves that make up the walls here are moving, not with any kind of breeze. There doesn't seem to be a sandstorm outside at the moment, and the candles that make up this place aren't flickering in any kind of way to indicate there would be a breeze. And yet they're all moving in much that same way.
Alright. Ralu will shield up and then tap her armor twice.
Yeah.
And
Cass, I have bad news for you. That was an amazing stealth test. However, where you have chosen to walk, you bump into something.
I was literally about to attack, but okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oopsums.
I found him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was just like, it's bound to happen, and then it fucking happened.
Yeah, and I
Shipped him out
try
the
and
square.
scrabble into some brush, and oh god.
Oh my.
God.
Oh,
my.
no, it's Mushroom Dad.
Mushrooms.
That's not Mushroom Dad.
There's a
No,
mushroom
that
head
is
over there.
that's literally
Yeah,
Mushroom
mushroom
Dad
dead.
right
Right,
there.
that's
right above me.
Oh,
that's
over there.
Mushroom Dad.
There's one there. There's one back here too.
I'll say this. That's Mushroom Uncle Ruckus down
Mushroom
there. What the
Daddy.
fuck?
Yeah. The
That's Mushroom
fungal
Guy she
lord.
doesn't tell you to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's Mushroom Daddy, and this one's Mushroom Zaddy.
Oh no.
Fungal Swarm.
Okay, good. The guy I'm next to doesn't go till like last.
Lucky you.
It is.
Masika, you want to take the ones to the north? I'm headed
And
south.
because Ralu saw the movement and could prepare while you're all getting in position, I will not get a surprise attack on you. Boo-hoo.
I did specifically shield up and then tap my shield twice.
Yep.
I can go north, but there's also someone down south of me that I don't think you can see.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, there's more
Because
boys
I've
over there.
got, I've
You're
got.
coincidentally positioned perfectly to prevent me pincering you.
Yeah.
Masika, you are up first. Also, you appear to be injured still.
Yeah.
You should
Let me
do
fix
your
that
token.
for you. Here you go.
Make sure you take
Thank
up
you.
all your vitality again.
Yeah. I think now's as good a time as any to raid.
Okay.
Yeah.
You become Lorg and in Chorg.
Lurg.
I'm gonna move right here, and I'm just gonna hold this whole line, hold this whole area down.
So,
Pretty good idea.
dodge.
Yeah. Let's just throw some rocks at the. Hell, let's throw some war spears at the. At the
Also, I've had
Chungus down
this
south.
song stuck in my head since you guys met Dhamsa. I put it in VCT.
The Divinals. Yeah, let's hook a couple war spears at the one down south.
Okie dokie. Those are both hits, but they also seem to take less damage from single target attacks.
Cool.
Yeah, swarm. Makes sense.
Still, it hurts them quite badly.
Yeah.
And then it is this swarm's turn. Let's see here. Do I want to use blinding or itchy? Blind. Okay, I think a 14, however, misses you.
Yeah.
But I am going to move it here.
I have a question. If we put our goggles on and we avoid the blinding part of blinding swarm, or is it because there's just so much of it you can't see?
No, I think if you spend a turn like protecting your eyes, you can avoid being blinded by blinding swarm. But you would be like basically spending an action to put on a piece of clothing.
Wouldn't that be a minor action? Because it's the same as like switching
is a minor action.
your weapons out.
All right.
I mean, we did specifically prepare to not get blinded by things in our eyes.
Yep. All right. Loam.
Yes. Large man number 2 has arrived.
No,
Well,
large man. It
Swarm.
is many creaturoids.
oh, it's many. Oh, it's like a
Yes.
swarm.
Yep.
Lots of
Yes,
creatures.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
a
swarm.
swarm.
Yep.
The
No,
fungal
the
swarm
big
is a
man
swarm.
is.
Oh, okay. I see.
I
the
have a
big
big
lad is
man,
this
but
guy.
it's over here.
The
Nick.
fungal
Oh,
lord.
Jesus Christ! I don't even see that guy. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I'm going after that guy.
Me too.
So
Oh, okay. He's like over here or something.
Yeah.
yeah, and remember,
I see.
swarms. You might want to put on your loudener because swarms take half damage from single target shots.
I have explosive crossbow bolts.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'll work just fine.
Yeah.
They count as AoE attacks. They will take full damage.
Going to back the McFuck up.
Sounds good.
Can I mark?
Yeah, you can
one?
still mark a swarm. They function like one cohesive.
Okay, I will mark this guy then.
Okay.
There's no good way for me. I can't hit this guy properly without hurting Masika.
To be fair, she's got a shitload of temp HP right now because of raging.
Masika, do you mind taking some collateral?
She roars. She's unable to respond.
Fuck him up.
I'll take that as an enthusiastic fuck 'em
The
up.
really enthusiastic, yeah.
Hell yeah, you might even say. Okay, let's see. Turn that off. I'm not blessed. Hunter's Quarry, yes. Exploding arrows ticked on. Turn off the silver arrows. I think that's everything. Since I only moved 3 feet, I will steady my aim.
Ooh, fuck.
Ooh, damn.
Second, the first attack does not kill it. Second attack does kill it.
Nice.
All right, you blow that swarm away, and also deal. Let's see here, 5, 8. It looks like 8. Oh no, quarry, and then
7.
so it's
7.
6, and then a 1. Yeah, 7 AOE damage onto Masika. And then you successfully killify that swarm. Just take her off. There you go. Cool. All right, and then a colony tender's turn. Colony tender.
He's gonna punch me in the ass.
No, it's the one off to the east.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the east.
Another one you couldn't see.
Lobs a clump of spore at Masika.
And miss.
Dang it.
You dang done.
You know what? I'm gonna just use the Fungal Lord's reaction. It's close to a hit on you. 19?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yay! The shroom is inspired by the Fungal Lord. 12 poison damage, and I can slide you 1 meter. I'm going to.
I can't.
I'm going to slide you 1 away from your friends. Khassid!
It is me, Khassid.
There is a swarm of fun guys.
Yeah, there sure are a lot of fun guys over here. I don't really want to interact with them, however, so I'm gonna just use a minor action to disengage. Come over here. Pretty sure Ralu goes before this Fungal Lord. Yep. Okay. And on the way in, rather than, casting or making an attack which won't get my sneak attack or any of that good shit on it, I'm gonna cast a spell.
My god.
I know, it's shocking. I'm going to invisibilify myself. So when I come in here, he can't see me.
Print a card.
Sure. Khassid, visible.
All right, and then this fungal swarm. They're about to mask up. I mean, they don't know that. And also, I guess there's no reason they wouldn't try to continue blinding. Let's try and blind Ralu and then move over to the others.
Con save.
Fucking miss. No, it's fine. I didn't hit you.
Oh, sorry. I would have failed. I got that 7 out of the way, though.
Can I? Yes, I can. All right, and I'm on top of Brienne. It was still a miss, so she's taking damage.
Bouncing around, why don't you?
Okay. There's no protection from an Oppie. You're allowed to do a normal one on it.
Oh, okay. Oppie attack global damage modifier? Why is that here? I don't remember doing this.
Because you have
The
some
global damage modifier is probably your Radiant, or is it your Guardian?
It's probably your Guardian aura.
Anyways, I will attack. Swish. Get switched on. No, don't get switched on.
Nope, no swishes for the swarms.
0 swish.
Swish. No
Five.
swish allowed.
Mive. Hey, guess what? It's bless o'clock. Gonna move
My God.
up a little bit here. Can't bless Cass because he's invisible. But we can bless Ralu, we can bless ourselves, and we can bless Loam.
Neat.
Bless. Take that on.
I've learned my lesson.
Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it will last more than half of a turn.
Yeah, that's why I'm blessing Mive herself, because I'm tired of losing bless all the time.
Hooray.
Okay. End of Mime's turn. Colony Tender's going to move over here and take a swing.
Punch me in the butt.
Fuck.
Miss. Might as well roll that attack again because I'm about to move out of his square and I'm not going to be disengaging because that's a minor action.
Sounds good to me. Oh!
Nope.
Oh, dice, why?
Because I'm going to use my minor action to put on goggles and then I'm attacking.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we're just going to use the regular one for now. I will reroll last one. Good thing I did. And I can't smite before anyone says I already used my minor action.
Yep.
All right. Takes 9, 14. Wait, no, it's the damage of that segment. So 9 and 6 takes 50. Okay, when you hit him, there's like a little poofing sound, and now you're surrounded by spores.
This is one of the things where I should have had necrotic because they're living fungal creatures.
I mean, to be fair, they're living fungal creatures, but the shrooms are always commonly associated with like a rot and necrotic damage themselves.
I suppose.
All right. Brienne starts her turn in a swarm.
You.
Grody.
Takes 3 damage. Will move out of the swarm. And oh yeah, her pirouette is a close burst, so she won't be half if she hits. Hey, the full 11 damage.
12.
12, you're right. I'm gonna just like add that onto our sheet so I don't forget. Those on all of that while I'm doing that. Anai.
Indeed. Thankfully, Brienne has moved, so now I can center a flame burst right on this guy and not hit anybody.
Yep.
Which is what we're gonna do. Alright, flame burst, where are you at? Wah.
You also have
It is-
fireball. Although I don't think there's anywhere safe for you to cast that.
No, there's nowhere safe for me to cast that. Not
Oh,
yet. Just one more level. Just one
your
more
dex
level.
save is amazing.
Wow.
My boy, with your
Fucking
raw dog
flat-
19.
Flat modifier and you still roll fucking fire. God damn it. Okay, next up. Go ahead.
That's what we get for not rolling fire.
All right, Fungal Lord.
Bring it, you Trump.
First off, minor action, Lord of Fungi. Move a fungal monster 2, after which they make an attack.
Is he gonna get Captain Daddy to punch me in the ass again?
I imagine he's probably gonna
Tempting.
get this guy to hit the blessed guy, blessed person.
No, I think what I'm going to do is move this over onto this individual here,
Oh no, you don't want to
because
do
they
that.
haven't gone yet.
I know, fair
Rude.
enough.
And their attack will be Itchy Swarm. Oh, my dice. Good save, but other than that, I've kind of rolled ass.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you rolled ass on everything else.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And we
Now that
will
you say that, I'm gonna get
do-
critted.
I might as well use this early. Rejuvenating mycelium. I'm just gonna
So
heal back up again.
do those two get to make an opportunity attack? Because you just made a ranged
No,
ability.
it's just range 10 or self, and it's using it on itself. It's doing the paladin thing of touch thyself.
Okay.
Yep. I made the distinction. Because I ain't no Egypt. No, I am an Egypt, but not all the time. Let's see here. How much can I move with 7? I can get to there. I'm still in Karin's range, and then back over to here again. All right, so I'm attacking all 3 of you. The initial attack is going out on Karin because she was the closest. Itchy. 15 to hit Karin.
Miss.
Oh, wait, Fungal Lord just had his turn. His reaction is back. Inspire Shrooms! 16.
Inspire the shroom.
Damn it.
Miss.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Oh, curses. That could have been really good.
So then, does it still make attacks against
No.
the other?
No, you just the non-primary targets take half of the damage if it hits, its primary target.
Okay.
So if it had hit it with 9, you'd have all taken 4. Karin.
Okay. It is indeed my turn.
Oh, you start in. That means you take damage, I think. Isn't that right?
Yep. You start in the zone of extreme discomfort. You take 3 damage. If you don't get out of the swarm, you will be making attacks with disadvantage.
There we go. Well, first and foremost, I know there's 3 nerds that exist on this planet. Sorry. Okay. And that's a 5 range. Sadly, we're beyond. So, 1, 2, and 3. Or rather, no, Loam is very weird.
What?
Huh?
Just babbling to yourself.
No, I'm
But
sorry.
me,
I'm
imagine
just,
this in character Karin looking around like, oh, there I do right now. I mean, there's Loam. She's weird.
There's
Yeah,
3
so,
nerds.
yeah.
That one over there is weird. Like, you just keep saying rude stuff about us.
Yeah, so, okay, so, you, and you. Divine Resilience.
Cool. How much
Okay,
is
we
your
print the card
divine?
so we
Can
see
you
it?
punt the card?
Print the card.
So it's still 12.
12.
Okay.
Cool.
Who was that on again? Was that on?
You're included.
It was on me. Okay. I don't.
Yeah. And how much I might had, what's her name again? Bree taken?
She had taken
3 damage.
She's got 3 damage left on her now, but she took 15.
Let's undo that. Let's just
For
pop
3
that away.
damage?
No, she has
She's
12
got
temporary
her,
hit.
yeah, she's got 12 temporary on her right now.
So
Cool.
let's
All right,
fix
she's
that.
back up to full.
And some extra.
Yep. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Masika!
Yeah.
I
Did they carry my spears? Did they carry my spears with me this fungus war? Or with them, I should say. Spears with them.
No. No, they're probably on the
Still
ground.
down there. Okay. Okay. Then I'll take the step down, pick up my spears, and then hook them at that thing. The little guy up top.
Jesus Christ.
Good hits. Pretty low damage.
Which target was that, sorry?
The little guy up top.
All right,
my
little guy up top is not a
northeast.
swarm, and so he certainly takes 11, 16, 20 damage. Owie. It makes a noise like a squeak when you hit it with spears, because it just punches through mycelium flesh.
At which point I will get up over here with the rest of my movement.
Okie dokie. Loam!
Do, do, do. These guys are swarm. Can swarms make opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Oh, they can.
Probably.
Okay. But I do have all those nice temporary hit points. So actually, wait. Yeah. So I'm just gonna fucking make a nice orderly retreat.
Is there a feat that allows you to shoot
In melee?
in... Yeah.
I
Probably
don't
not.
think
Yeah,
so.
close quarter marksman.
Oh, that's
There we go.
cool. I don't have that.
Yeah,
I should pick it up. I find myself in melee quite unfortunately often.
It seems
Yeah.
like something that would be useful for you, yeah.
I'm going to. I will mark this guy and I'll shoot him next. I will not be able to do. Well, I guess I didn't have to move that far. I'll steady myself. I'm gonna have to pick up more of these exploding arrows. I don't have many left.
Oh, steady aim means that is a
15?
hit. There's 15
Okay.
damage.
Still not dead. One more. Another chunk of damage.
Oof. 18 is exactly a kill. Kaboom, kaboom. Rocks
Hell
tumble
yeah.
to the ground as this thing takes a serious beating. All right, colony tender time. Starts mushing towards you guys. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. And it will heave a spore at... Let's go with Anai. She is closest. It's proven a little bit squishier, hopefully. Hit! Ooh, fuck.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Where's
I would have
Mikey
I
moving?
finally would have hit Masika. I'm just...
I know that's always the case. Like I finally would have hit the tank. Hits the squishiest
I'm
person
gonna
in the
slide
party.
race this one. Have fun in this
Oh.
one.
Fair enough.
Now you see it. You see their glorious synergy. Well, though you only take 6 poison because, yeah, you're div rezzed.
I know. I only took 6.
I'll just confirm it to myself out loud. Khassid.
I just want you to know that I'm going to resist the intrusive thought of climactic caressing this thing.
Oh, hey, wait, you started next to this fungal lord.
That.
I did, yes.
Oh.
Ow.
6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
You should do it anyway. I'm sure I'll have no negative ramifications for you if you get spored on by this guy.
Yeah, I feel like making something who's like got provably poisonous come, making him come is a bad idea.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that.
Don't make him jizz all over Ralu. Come on, man.
I'm
that plant
not.
comes
I'm
bad
just saying.
for you.
I'm saying I resist. I'm resisting the intrusive thought.
Don't
As
resist it. Let it
difficult as
happen.
it is in this trying time. Instead, what I'm going to do is give him the bleeding edge. Whatcha? For a solid 25 damage, including a bleeding edge bleed. Yeah. Since he just used his heal on self power. So he can't do that until he's bloodied.
Oh, you doubled one. Oh,
I
sad.
mean, what are you going to do? But
Yeah.
that does include a frozen edge, so he is immobilized and slowed.
Yeah. That's a heck of a hit. 25. Owie.
And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I'll just stay here.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's see. That one was the dead one. Mine, you're up.
Yay! Alright. I'm gonna start off by using a minor action to... Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna save that for a second. I'm gonna come over here a little bit. I'm gonna throw a spear into this asshole. How about that?
Sure.
So, sympathy. Yeet. Let's reroll that so I don't shoot Ralu in the
Shoot
asshole.
Ralu in the asshole.
Yeet. There we go. How about a 15?
15. Does 15 hit the Fungal Lord? It do!
Alright. So, having done that, I'm then going to cast Renewing Smite. Or Restoring Smite. And give Cass some HP. Let him go back to full. And the big lord takes 11 fire damage.
Owie.
And let's give Ralu 5 temp HP on top of it.
Oh, just barely not bloodied.
Sucker.
Alright. Colony Tendor.
Is this the temp HP that does half damage or no?
No, it's just raw temp HP.
Okay.
Let's try and hit Karin with a spore bomb so I can slide her into the swarm.
Oh, swarm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, take that, Karin.
Now,
5 damage and you're in the swarm. Perfect. And then he's going to be the Ralu.
Hello.
You start in the Lord's Come Zone.
Yep.
7
Why?
necrotic damage.
Why?
All right. And let's begin slashing. 1, 2. I will re-roll that. Oh. All right. And then I am going to action surge. Oh, wait. I want to see how much damage this does, actually.
Okay, so it is plus 8 plus 1 plus 6. 16.
I want to see how, Rollo wants to see how much his HP bar moves. Specifically, how much damage it looks like he's taking. All right. Then she will indeed action surge, and then begin deadly striking.
Sure.
14,
14 is a miss.
and that's a reroll. How about nope, another 14 misses,
Still
and
miss.
then it's all
Another miss.
misses, and
That's
what
tragic.
That is a painful, painful surge.
This is stray time. You should not be surprised.
I'm not. I'm just sad.
Yep. Pirouette. 11 damage. Brienne's surprised at how useful she is in a fight for once. Anai, you start in the owies.
I'll
We'll
take my 1 damage,
You'll take 1 damage. Yep.
and then you get to make an opportunity attack as I'm leaving the zone.
Okay. Let's try and make you itchy.
That is a hit.
All right, and that also injures Karin. They haven't moved, so I don't get the adjacent on Brienne. Karin takes 4, which becomes 2 damage, I believe, unless temp is already gone.
I pass, so no damage over time. I'm going to continue. Let's see. So where did I start? I started here. I can get down to here easy enough.
Yep.
You know what? We might go further still, but let's start by doing a flame burst here.
Level. Deck save. Come on, Swarm. Raw dog.
Yep.
Damn it.
Finally. It is like the first time something's failed this
know,
deck save
I
in like
know.
ever.
It's been a hot
Here.
minute.
Take 15 damage.
Fucking nearly kills it.
And then I'm going to continue on down to here.
Alright. Fungal Lord, he takes his 4 dot at the start of his turn. And it feels kind of lame, but I guess I'm going to use his Rejuvenating Mycelium so that he gets a Vit. Removes that dot by magically healing itself. And minor action, Lord of Fungi! This swarm is gonna fucking party. Alright, so primary attack is on Karin. And it will also go through you guys before coming back to here. Actually, no, primary attack would be on Masika because she's put a mark on it. Yeah, alright then, fine. It goes this way and then...
Wait. So,
It never
Masika
leaves
should
your
do an
spot.
attack.
Huh? No,
It's
I just said.
attacking Masika.
I just said I make no wait. Masika's marking. I make her the primary.
No, because Anai moved out of the square and it attacked her.
Oh, well, too late for
Oh.
that. She wasn't paying attention,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. Sorry.
Wow, who
I'm
could
not
have seen that coming?
All right. Itchy time. Oh, yes. God damn it. Oh
Yep.
well, and then that is the Fungal Lord's turn, and then it is this swarm, and it's just gonna repeat that motion. Fuck. Karin. You start in the come zone, you take 3 damage.
Yeah. You're looking well.
Fine, they're floating loads of temp.
Yeah, that's good. Just... Let me just do something. Let's see. First and foremost, I'm gonna heal myself. And then, let's see. That's a 14 hit.
14 on the swarm is a hit, yes. It takes 7 damage.
And it's marked.
It's cute and all, but it's in Masika's aura and started in there, so it is not. Masika.
Yes.
Yeah, but it isn't marked by you because it's already marked.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna stab into.
Makes sense. That is actually a hit, which is kind of irritating. 15 halved, it's still alive, and then you hit it again and it dies. My boy! Just barely as well. -1.
It goes kaput.
Poof. It's more like kapoof. Loam. My swarms are dead.
Oh no. I will have to change to regular crossbow shots, I guess. Or, would anyone... You would complain if I pulled out my arquebus for this, right?
At this range, yes. Right in front of her.
Yeah, I think Masika would have a bad time of you firing the gun next to her.
We need to get some earmuffs for those giant dishes of yours. Or
Yeah.
find a way to make my gun make less boomy, I guess. I will just have to tick off the explosive
You're gonna wait for
shots. And
you're gonna have to wait for another like 1,000 years of gun technology to advance for that.
unfortunate.
No,
What do
no,
you mean?
no.
I
You just
can't I just stick a potato on the end of my gun though?
No, 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 no. You cast silence. You just cast silence on the
I
barrel.
have silence
Duh.
on myself.
Yeah.
Localized
Yeah.
silent spell.
I mean, that's a cool enchantment for a weapon, is to make it silence.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'll just use regular shots then on
Pat, pat. Oh, my squishy
Yeah.
boy.
that guy, I guess. That's the only enemy I
Yeah.
can see. Do, 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 do. Oh.
Miss.
Oh.
He evades, to its own surprise.
Well.
Wow.
You wouldn't evade if you actually rolled double digit. God damn.
So, yeah.
17 to hit, Masika?
Miss.
Khassid, you're up. And you take some damage. You start in the cum zone.
I do 6 damage.
8.
Oh, 8 damage now. Okay. It's a dice roll.
It is a dice roll.
Alright. Well, let's see how he likes this. I'm going to stab him.
He probably hates that.
Understandable. Alright.
Surely not understandable. You love being penetrated.
I mean, yeah. Alright, well, let's beat the shit out of him with a saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
No! I must reroll this. That's so much damage.
It is a big roll.
There we go.
Fucking, yeah, alright, you conquered
Bonk.
for 29! Rogues
Alright.
only get one swing, but it's a good swing.
And then I'm going to intentionally leave his art to hopefully provoke an opportunity attack.
Alright, he swings at you.
Hell yes.
He fucking hits you.
Bah! Ugh!
Well, actually, no, Ralu gets to swing first. She could oppie it for more damage than it could deal. It's Guardian Aura oppie, if you want to chuck on your extra oppie damage.
Oh right. I forgot to do that. I'll
Just click the dice of it. Yeah, it's already built into the thing. That's why you have it on your sheet as a damage modifier. You can just click the dice. Sweet.
And then I get conked on the head.
All right, yeah.
Ooh, actually, wait, I didn't leave his reach. He has reach 4.
You're right.
Oh,
Fuck.
well then take that health back, I guess.
Yep, guess so.
Yep.
I'll
Shit.
take my HP back.
Yep.
Alright. Well, that was a productive turn.
Yeah, that was brutal for me. Mive.
Alright, time to finish it. Let's throw a spear at him. Sympathy. I doubt that's gonna hit.
13 is a miss.
Yeah. Actually, no, yeah, she rolled bad on the other dice too. Unfortunate. Well, I guess I'm just gonna flash of light cast and that'll be it.
Yeah, okay. Colony Tender is going to try and knock Cass back into the aura.
Understandable.
Hell yeah, back into the aura you go. Squish mitten.
What if no?
Can you prevent getting hit with a 19?
I mean, I can shield.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, alright.
I don't really want to be in the aura, thanks.
Damn it. I love my synergy though. Look at that.
I know,
That's
it's a really
sweet,
good synergy.
Sweet synergy.
My spells
Ralu.
lots.
Ow, ow.
There we go.
10. 8. Oh!
I was really hoping that'd take him down. Alright.
It's okay, Cass can finish him.
Yeah, but his turn goes before then, and I was deadly striking.
Brian will throw a knife at it. Shit!
Thanks for trying.
No, that's a miss. She can't. Doesn't have a way to give it a plus, I'm pretty sure. No, okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. They are within range now. And rather than relying on a deck save, because I don't want to rely on those, I'm
Do
going to
it.
do an attack
Wait,
roll.
just hit me in the head.
My Fungrelon!
No, we're doing beguiling strands on it. It should be enough.
Yes!
Everyone's rolling 14s.
14!
The one time I decide to go away from the deck save, too. It's not a good
The
roll.
one
Roll.
time
And
you go away
inspirations?
from Magic
Nope.
Mesa.
It's going
Unfortunate.
to crit punch me in the tit.
Probably.
Remember, we were on the boat for more than a whole fucking day, so...
No one said anything about spending them out, so we don't get any.
Yeah, you can't just
I-
take it all for granted.
I also spent my inspiration. So.
17 to hit Ralu ain't gonna do
Yes.
it though.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Because I was deadly striking.
Oh, of
so
course.
my DC is 17.
alright, con save please.
Bump, bump.
Oof,
I
alright,
got
you don't worry about
I'm a
that.
fighter. 11 necrotic though.
Alright, and then Lord of Fungi. My fungi is going to try once again. He doesn't know how hard it is to hit cast right now. Surely that couldn't happen twice. Eh, fuck. Karin.
Never punished.
My colonies. Mycelium. Head
Oh,
up.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2.
Also, you only suffer the damage if you start in the aura, so you can safely walk into it if you want to melee it.
Everyone just whiffing on
Oh
this
my
guy.
God.
This guy is vibing so
Why
hard.
the fuck?
Question, do you have your armor upgraded yet, Ralu?
My armor will literally not be available until Dragon Quest. It takes 2 months
Okay.
to build.
Then,
Masika.
there you go for Ralu.
Alright.
This guy is putting up his dukes. He's squaring up.
I see that.
All right, he takes a fucking swing at you then.
Oh, right, that. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's not
No,
bad.
all right. Go with it.
I'm gonna punch that guy.
Yep.
By punch, I mean sword stab.
Okay. You hit him, and you hit him again. 14. 10. You.
Let's see.
I'm running out of fun guys.
Loam.
I'm just gonna try again, I guess, on this guy.
Yep, the old double tap.
I will mark him. I will steady myself and shoot this guy once,
Sure.
and then a second time, I guess.
And good thing you
What the
steady aimed.
fuck?
You steady
What
aimed,
the
it's
fuck?
fine.
I know, but the fact that I would have missed again is just like, oh my god, this guy is undefeatable.
Look, you need to go into melee, Swordmaster.
Shut the fuck up. I'll shoot that guy now.
Yep. Hit. Yowie. Colony Tenor is dead. Khassid.
Hit me. Okay, boss kill time. Screeching hyena noises. In we go. Alright, I'm gonna turn
It's
off.
just the old fucking wow null noise.
Yep.
It's fucking Hogger, he's coming straight for ya.
See if I can beat him to death with a saxophone.
No, you fucking can't, bitch.
Oh my god.
You hand the Fungal Lord the saxophone. Now, how good is this guy at sax? I mean, he's always coming.
This guy has lasted like an entire round.
He has no
4
right
plus-
to still be alive.
That was 4
Yes.
plus whiffs.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that because I forgot to hit my precise attack
Okay,
button
no, he
first.
He's
tries to
terrible at it.
He's not very good at it. I mean, it's all premature ejaculation, clearly.
Okay,
This is just
my
free.
who has advantage? Fucking just stab him once, please. Yeet. There we go.
All right, you kill him.
Finally.
The horniers
At
together
last.
strong.
This guy was styling on you, but his moves didn't translate to anything actually stylish. So he is now quite deceased. Mushroom boy, avenge! Punch this dog.
Ooh.
Clunk.
Oh, dog is punched.
Yeah, the dog
Oh,
has been
Fucking
punched.
Shoryuken. Dragon punches here.
Punched and pushed.
And marked. Although there's only one guy left, so. $13 and 12. Alright, Brienne gonna come up using
hang on.
counterpower. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not worth dumping a smite on this. Just keep
Nah,
going.
there's so many turns before then. Crunch. Heartless by 2. Anai, can you do 2 damage to a creature?
I don't know, maybe.
It's a hard ask. Do you want to make an attack or see him try and dodge?
Well, there's nowhere I could really place like the area burst. 'Cause, like this is a wall,
Yeah.
so I do have to make an attack.
Okay.
Then again, I could just place it on my friends. No, not yet, not yet. All right, continue on.
Swish. Karin. Oh, I'm just gonna like.
No,
roll up
I
your-
am actually holding it a bit just because I
Oh, yeah.
was like, Anai is gonna attack. It's like, ah, shit, that's gonna miss.
All right. Let's see you do better then.
Yeah, let's see it. Come on.
I just watched you join.
I
Oh,
knew that was gonna
okay.
happen. I knew it.
You know, yeah.
Fuck you. You
Yeah, all right.
challenged me. You
All right,
challenged
yeah.
the dice. This is
All
what
right. I should have known
happens.
better. Okay.
Fuck off.
I should have known. Yep.
The butter.
That was my fault. All right, as you dispatch the last fungal bastard, you're able to catch your breaths. In some cases, for those who are in the fungal lord spore cloud, quite literally. Although you can feel these things are all clinging to you and itchy. And would anyone like to give me a nature test, please?
I'm not sure. I don't have
Not
Nature
your-
trained.
I think
Yeah,
only
yeah.
Loam would be equipped for that. Oh,
Very
shit.
well
Pretty
equipped.
equipped though.
Loam, you're pretty aware that anyone who spent time in that spore cloud, enough that they took damage at the very least, started their turn in it, might have a really nasty disease now.
Who did
Like
so?
the
Who,
kind that
That's-
rots your lungs.
who was that?
That's me. I need to get that off of me now. How do I
Huh?
get
No,
rid
you
of
were.
it?
Oh yeah, you were in a. No, Fungal Lord's aura.
Oh, the fungal lords. I thought you
Yeah,
meant.
no,
Fungal
this,
Lord
this one was
General
just
over there.
irritating, but
Who
the
was
Fungal
around the-
Lord's aura was.
okay.
Loam will
these two.
take. No, Loam will look at the fungal lord and look at the group. Hey, very important question.
Yeah.
Who was fighting that thing?
Oh, me.
Myself.
You two need immediate medical attention and to take a bath.
What's
That
wrong?
thing's spores are quite infectious.
Oh, am I gonna turn into a mushroom?
Oh, Goody.
No, but your lungs might melt.
Ah!
Karin, would you please?
I think she's.
She's up, so we're gonna.
Oh,
Just back.
oh, you're
Oh,
back.
We need some remove afflictions, please.
Ralu and Cass both have lung rot now.
You fucking what, mate?
Lung rot.
This
If
thing's
you-
spores are rotting our lungs. Please to remove affliction.
Yeah, the minor swarm one doesn't. It only had extreme discomfort, but this guy here had the aura of infection.
Yeah, no save against.
Oh,
We just
Yeah.
got
Okay.
diseased.
You were just stood in in his aura, unfortunately.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
you know what
There
it
is a save
does?
that goes with it, but the save isn't until you start risking stages going up. So presumably you want those afflictions removed before you have to start making tests.
yeah.
So we know what the disease is, and we know what caused it, and we have, we can just rip a piece of this dude off. So, yeah, I think should just be DC 15 plus level. So 20, presumably?
Yep.
If you want, we can take a short rest first, and I can spread some inspirations out.
I mean, you already have advantage with the remove affliction.
That's true.
If you
Well,
possess an object,
remember,
it's from a
inspiration is
body
a
part.
reroll.
Oh right, yeah, of course. Yeah, you can take a short rest to do that.
So yeah, I will
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, I get my.
So Karin,
action
myself,
again.
Ralu. I'll get that.
So do I roll?
No,
Or
it would be
does
Karin
Karin
rolling
roll?
medicine on you.
Okay.
Okay, I have only a 7 in it.
Only a 7.
Only a 7.
Here, I'll make it even more likely. I will preemptively give you my bardic inspiration. Just in case.
Okay. So we start with whom?
Me.
Start with Cass.
Okay.
Get it out. Raw dogged it.
It just smack you on the back. There, cough it up, boy.
Oh god, it's worse
Just
coming
it's-
out than going in.
Yeah, it's
In
not
that
great.
in that case, I'm going to remove my helmet first.
Yeah, you don't want to spit gunk inside the bullhelm.
Did you
Yeah,
just
I've
spit
done-
inside of your helmet, sir? Yeah. Permission to speak freely, sir? Sure thing. That's really fucking gross, sir.
All right, let's see another remove.
Disease 5
Well,
ever.
you have no, you had advantage. That's correct.
Oh.
And now I will show you
So-
how long rot functions.
Oh.
Gross.
That is a long form saber die.
Yep, it is a 3-stage save or die. And because I had a parish effect, I was like, I'm gonna make it so that it takes 5 days to kill you.
Ralu's just going to reach into her pack and then smack a mint and rub it on her tongue and then give some to Cass.
Cass is gonna fucking snowball it out of your mouth.
Don't forget you need to take a
Fair
damage equal
enough.
to your vitality value.
Yes, I will just mark off a vitality since we're here doing
Yeah,
doing the rest.
Sit there for another 10. Yeah, you're pretty sure you know now how the archaeologists died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they might not even be
Oh.
killed by the monsters. They just
Horrible.
coughed up their horrible lungs.
Yeah,
Yep.
they might well have died of a disease. Or like you can look over the bones and see that yeah, most of the skeletons are intact, but the bones are, they're picked clean. They have been, all the meaty goodness has been taken off by these spores, and the bones are all brittle, like the marrow has been eaten out of them.
Horrifying.
These things just sort of sat on the humans and went, yes, big! Such nutrient.
That
Alright.
bodes well for what is deeper in, I suppose.
I will keep the goggles on then. Can we start moving? I want to
Yeah,
I want to
absolutely.
take a peek over here.
Yeah.
Is this just all empty? Nothing?
If you look further up, you can see that this is a solid bit of ground, and it's just a very gentle scrabble down, not a big deal. There is quite an ascent, but someone has a rope to clear the rising crevasse set up over here to the north.
Some of the
Best
archaeologists
kind of
must have
dungeon
gotten pretty
plan
far.
is left. I want to take a look at this little rope thing. Does it still look sturdy? For instance, I know it's not going to support my or Karin's weight, but I want to see if how long this has been tightened in.
Yeah, give me an investigate, I guess. Or survival.
Can I get a shrunk?
You can get a shrunk.
Can I get a help?
For
Not from you, because if I fail, I want you to do it.
I'll
oh,
help.
okay.
That's a good point. Spread the brains out.
I mean, I guess I should do my own in case I get higher.
You do get higher. All right. Ralu, you would guess it's been here for like week and a half. Anai, you're all but certain it has been 9 days exactly. And as for sturdiness, the pythons have been set in here pretty deep, and it's probably not made specifically for humanoids to make that journey. There's evidence that they had like a scaffolding set up that's now probably at the bottom of this crevasse. Instead, the rope is set up so that they could move like a chest on a box, like just wheel it down baggage style.
Yeah, but
to move products. So it wouldn't really support any of you to actually climb on this thing. It's made to like pulley system, like you stick a chest on a wheel and roll it down there.
Okay.
yeah, but the thing is, we can follow the line, and Cass can fly, and we could set up
you
our
can
own
set
bridge.
up your own way up, but yeah, that python rope is not for anyone to climb on. You'll have to set up your own. That one is for moving like artifacts in a crate.
Yeah. And like, how high up is like this bridge compared to like this? Because I mean, like, this is just a regular fall, but I mean, that's a crevasse fall.
Throw a rock down. See how long. Count how long it takes to
The bridge section there, like 5-6 meters up. And yeah, a crevasse fall is only bad if you're going to make a fall. Say, like at the bottom of that crevasse, maybe 15 meters down, is a whole bunch of scaffolding that's collapsed. It was probably very safe until the scaffolding was destroyed.
Yeah, but now it's destroyed, so I think
Now
that's
it's
a
gone.
safer option.
Yeah.
Is like go up to the bridge.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that everything we have behind us is done. I am going to look at this bush angrily.
The bush
Angry.
weathers your fury and doesn't seem to react. It's again more of that like shelf fungus, although it would probably be hard pressed to be hiding any big boys like the last ones.
I will test Arcane Blast it anyways.
It kicks up a lot of spores, but they don't aggress towards you.
Torch. Just sweep up with the torch.
So you
Yeah,
said this
they're
is like
fine, torches
5
around.
meters up.
Yep.
So if I were to
Yeah,
misty step,
because-
I could get up there.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
I
don't
will say
do it. Don't do it without the party. You
No, I
are
wasn't
the
gonna-
sushi.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I'm just making sure like I could do it.
Yeah, if you needed
Alright.
to, you could misty step up or down that thing without trouble.
All right, Ralu did the full circuit. We're fine. Nothing can come
Okay.
find us.
Given that there's a lot of spores and everything, I recommend you get your well, you got the goggles, but the sand covering for your mouth as well, and go with torches.
Mm-hmm.
Anai, take the well, Anai, you have an adventuring kit, right?
I do, yes.
All right. If you do want to misty step up there, can you heighten it up so we could get people up? Ask him to
yes,
fly.
I can attempt that if need be.
But myself and Karin will need to actually climb up the rope because I'm pretty sure we can't do a 5-meter standing jump, right?
No.
That's not how
Wait.
It would look so goofy if you jumped 5 meters vertically.
we don't have the jump spell.
No, wait. How strong is Ralu?
18. I could throw most people, but I can't jump.
No,
that high.
don't throw. I can stand on your shoulders.
Yeah,
You're
or
at
you
least
guys
2
could
meters.
just to tighten up some fucking.
Yeah, but
Here,
no, that's
I'm
the
just
I
gonna
would-
spend the spell and I'll put the python in.
I was just gonna say, I stand on your shoulders, and then people just climb, and we just help them up, and they can grip on the side. We just act as a secondary, lifting ladder.
Cass can fly, but he specifically climbs up Karin and Ralu.
There you go, python then.
Yep, fighting the Zen. Everyone can make their ascents. And yeah, you can see that up ahead is a fantastic looking altar. The scrolls aren't there anymore. I just don't have the means to hide very tiny select parts of this place.
Yeah, I got it. So no scrolls, just everything else.
Yep. There
And I
are
assume
still
no
old
chalkboard.
books. Yeah, there are still old books and journals. As opposed to a chalkboard, it's probably a mosaic glass portrait. Ones where you just like press glass wedges into a board.
How about this center bit? Is that still like that gold?
Yeah,
thing
there appears to be some kind of golden skull set in the middle of an old magical circle.
That's
And not
cursed.
only that, the magical circle has powder like just sitting in certain points that haven't been activated. Looks like an
Winter.
incomplete spellcasting.
Someone was
I-
turning into a lich.
Could I do an Arcana to figure out what kind of incomplete spell casting?
Well,
If you got
but-
real close, yeah.
yeah, before
Okay, fair
that, because both of us can do that, but let's have Cass check for traps first.
You say literally as Cass like trips over rocks and blah.
Oh, I
yeah,
wasn't
sure.
asking you to become one with the shadows. I just need you to make sure that we don't step on a pressure plate.
21. Cast do a sneef.
21. All right. With that, you can see that there are pressure plates, but they are set out methodically. There is probably a pattern across these flagstones as opposed to like specific kill.
Could you put little
Can I try and
X's on
suss out
them?
what the pattern is?
Looks like a name, perhaps.
Like, would Valorous fit into it?
Probably not. It might be for the person who is.
Did the notes have like the person's name that's buried here?
It did.
Iova.
In the abyssal. Yeah.
Man, it's Jesus in Abyssal. It's perfect. Because it made me think of The Last Crusade.
Yeah. Jehovah. No.
Yeah, but it starts with an I. It's spelled with an I. Iova. That's why it says Inri. On all the first Old Testament crosses there, it's like Jehovah Nazareth Rex is. I forgot what Jewish in Old Latin was again.
I think it would probably just be the abyssal for stone, because it would have been from that generation where a lot of abyssal names are like the object that they associate with on site.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Ah,
that
yeah,
information
Toyero.
in hand, I will try and spell out the name Stone by walking along these pressure plates.
Yeah, you were able to do so.
Where were the pressure plates?
Every square is a pressure plate. It's just
Oh.
whether they, correlate to anything. That's also potentially why there was a scaffolding, like going across a crevasse on the left side, because it looks like you can
That
avoid the
makes sense,
entire
yeah.
thing by approaching in the sides.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll
let me
Cass-
pen you a little route here.
we'll let Cass do a little dance, make a little love.
Get sax tonight. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to wash out the fucking sax as well.
Oh yeah.
Already done.
Here you go.
Okay. So would I be close enough to the circle if I was here for like looking at it, or do I need to be?
I'd suggest we wait until we're done.
Yeah,
with...
you could do it from that close. It would probably be easier if you were able to like get properly next to it, but you would need to find out how to deactivate these panels.
Since I'm
Yeah.
already
I
there,
would
I'll take-
suggest that we wait until we can both approach Cass's thing.
Let me finish doing that. Although while Cass is
let
there.
Cass do it first, and then we'll do it.
And you know what? Because it's classy, it almost certainly lights up as you go, like just a faint blue glow that comes from like the seams underneath each panel as you step across them.
You don't want to step on the panel while he's doing that, and
I'm already here. I've already
Yeah,
moved.
it's fine. She's following in the exact same route, which means it's no problem. All right, and yeah, you can make it up to the altar on this side. And what was that Arcana for specifically? Sorry.
The same thing I was gonna do because I thought you would be, waiting, so I was gonna do it.
Yeah,
one by one.
well, because
I
half
don't
the
want to
time
just stay around and like let you do everything.
listen, dumbass. Half the time when you do this, if you don't let people do it first and you try to step on it, you reset the entire puzzle. That happens most of the time in games. So don't reset the puzzle. We're waiting for him to finish it, then we can move through.
It's just fine. The panels have, glowed and stayed in place. She is able to track them. Let us see here. Yeah, okay. With your 22, you can't, get up close enough to properly identify what's going on here, but the powder looks like it could be diamond dust in some places.
Mm-hmm.
One of them looks like silver shavings, one looks like gold shavings. Presumably, over the years, they would have been blown away or moved, but the little piles are quite neat.
Is there any way to actually identify what the fuck spell was being cast here?
Yeah, I suppose so. I can tell you the keywords, and I'll let you ask me a question about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Just necrotic and summoning. You can ask me one question.
What were they trying to summon?
A portal.
Oh, funsies.
And now, Anai, you can follow along. Please also give me a test.
Wouldn't
Okay.
that be the conjurations keyword?
Will she get advantage on her test by
Teleportation.
talking with Cass about what he discovered? So you can give her
will,
notes.
And you're right, yes, sorry, it should be conjuration, not something. I'm just a dumbass.
Okay, it's a good word.
Yeah, I'll assist Anai if possible.
Anyone
18.
got any inspiration in the tank? I mean, that was a
I already
pretty low
spent
roll.
mine, sorry.
I've
Hi.
got one.
Do you have one?
Okay, you can take Karin's.
Okay. Well, 20.
All right. Yeah, you can also ask me a question.
Let's
You
see.
know that this is meant to essentially make a portal of some kind.
So we know the keywords. We know it's making a portal to summon something. Let's see here. You said there was what, filings of diamond, silver, and gold?
Yep, diamond, silver, gold. Another one that you probably can't identify without getting actually in contact with it. It looks like a black powder.
My god, it's black powder.
My god. We're going to the gun dimension. We're going to Texas.
Yeehaw!
It's just a portal to the Lone Star.
Going to America.
You're trying to resurrect John Wayne. God damn it.
Oh no!
This is a portal to the Alamo.
Wait, no, that would have the cold keyword because he's in cryo.
Savage. No, it would have the cult keyword because that's what he's wielding.
Could I discern where they're trying to summon it from?
Absolutely. You believe that this portal is meant to bridge a gap, and that gap is with an elemental plane.
Oh.
So likely an elemental of some kind then.
Mm-hmm.
Emma. given that information, would that elemental happen to have any form of correlation with, oh, I don't know, fucking desert magical elementals fuckers that grant wishes?
What, like Djinn? It is entirely possible. This could be used to try and summon some kind of Djinn or Djinni.
Yeah.
That is a common desert tale and commonly associated with Velaris. Yeah, maybe.
Isn't
Okay.
it just Jin? Isn't the D silent?
It's sort
That
of.
depen-
It's you say the D and the J vaguely at the same time, like you flatten your tongue, Jin, but it's really hard to make that clear when you're not native. Like, God, what would it be? Arabic?
Arabic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the difference is that the Westlanders that use Latin-based languages has a different placement of the tongue, other than
Mhm.
compared to Arabic.
Yeah, I can't like float the front of my like tongue tip and then press it together and then push that in the top part of the. It doesn't sound right, but Jin is kind of where I come out.
My
And it
turn, move out
doesn't-
of the way.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like they've activated the circle or anything like that, right?
No, if it has been activated, then not all the material component has been used up, or not the correct material component has been used. Like, there's
Ooh,
clearly something either incomplete or unused about this. It's hard to say one way or the other.
Here, I have an idea.
Huh?
Ralu,
Yes.
you and I, you go, then I go, and then I brace, and you lean over and hold her over the circle so she can breathe.
That
Wait,
would
hold on.
work. We are very tall.
I have a better idea. Cass just flies.
Do you?
Cass
Yeah,
just flies.
He activates wings.
We forgot he could activate hover mode.
Just
Yeah, but
hop the wingies.
But no, I was thinking because you have two magic nerds like that together, so she talks with the other magic nerd that is holding her, so advantage, you know.
I imagine I might actually ask a check of you because it's probably incredibly hard to use like full-sized wings to hover a very short distance off the ground in perpetuity.
Sure, maybe acrobatics?
Yeah, give me an acro.
Alright, well I just got a bonus to that recently, so... Boop, 18.
Okay, yeah, you can hover there. It's, probably doesn't make like any kind of concentration-centric check particularly easy, but you don't just like accidentally touch down or trip or knock anything over.
So, are you doing that to help Ralu, or?
Yeah, or help whoever wants to learn more about the circle.
I mean, I'm the only other one with Arcanist, so.
Yeah, sure.
All right, then.
I'm not gonna walk the entire thing. I'm just gonna move my character here.
Yeah, you just move yourself over there. It's fine. I get the idea that you probably all follow the glowing blue line.
Yeah. Okay, so
I will make
Okay.
an Arcana my turn.
Yeah, give me an Arcana.
20.
All right, you also get one question.
I would like to determine on how much juice was being put into this.
As
Like,
far
when
as
you're
material components, the 3 piles probably add up to like 2,500 GP. The black powder, now that you're close enough, you can see it looks like if it were like a little mound of residium, but the magic inside has been hollowed out almost. Like it's completely used, like just an empty shell. If you poked it, it might just like collapse in on itself or turn to nothingness. Probably about 100 gold's worth of residium.
Yeah, well, because my thought is, since we know what it is and probably where it's going, I want to know how powerful the thing is they were trying to summon would have been. Are we talking like, or like CR10? Are we talking like a greater demon or a greater monster, or is this like a regular summoning circle for something near enough like parity?
I think most of the cost goes into the difficulty to connect to some like deep part of the elemental realm. You can't really use that to posit the CR of the creature that would come tumbling out.
I mean, fair enough. I just wanted to see if this is like the summoning
At
circle for
a
an imp
point,
is a much
this
different
is-
summoning
yeah.
circle than a succubus.
The target of this could be very powerful based on destination or depth into the elemental plane, as it were. So it could be very strong, but also some little shitter could leak through if you didn't know what you were doing with all of this power. You could open a garage door to let a bicycle through.
Well,
such as a
yeah,
glare.
yeah, but like
Yeah,
the
upper limit
intention,
is
the
upper
intention.
limit could very well be a probably 9th level creature.
Okay.
I suppose it'd probably be a solo for your encounter.
Yeah.
If it were like a thing that you start a fight with, if that's even possible. As I say, the Residium part of that appears to have been hulled out.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was enough chutzpah here to get something scary, powerful, if that's what they were trying to do. I imagined the summoning circles for something, like, someone trying to bring a tendril of their god through is what I mean.
Yeah. I think that just the fact that it's a summoning circle is more a case for stability, I suppose, more than power. Like, you open a big portal. Like, this is summoning specifically a portal, not just of the creature that you want. They want to make an easy traversal. Otherwise, you just, use all of your material components and fucking clap your hands and bam, big guy. All right. Alter investigations. Give it to me. You can see that this is an old, probably very finely polished sandstone structure that has not been worn away with time at all. Although there are old broken hooks, weapons, scythes. Appears to be a basket of, looks like tiny golden dreidels, perhaps.
Just can't roll above a 10 tonight.
It's a hard time. Yeah, you don't know. If anything, it's possibly because this is some kind of religious thing here. Let's see. I mean, you've got a cast right there with a 19. You're pretty sure that this altar is also a container. That top surface of the table is a lid you could use to lift up and reveal whatever hideth inside.
Most likely the centerpiece for the museum.
Potentially.
Otherwise, he might be out of luck. I don't see where else it'd be hidden. Unless this place goes deeper.
You don't see anywhere necessarily that it goes deeper, but maybe.
So religious iconography and all that shit.
Yep. Religious iconography related to Velor's, Devil Lord of Wishes. This is the resting place of Stone, the Devil's Daughter.
Can I just throw a history check at that name?
Absolutely. You're all welcome to do that.
25?
Yeah.
25?
No.
Where's Khassid's advantage coming from?
I assumed I was going to be helping.
Oh, no, I
Draw a noodle on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have history trained?
Sure.
You do?
One of the fucking bullshits of being a goddamn cleric. It's not a high one. It's a 3.
It's a 3, a whopping 3. Look, if it's trained, it's trained.
Trained, right?
Okay, great.
Yep.
Perfect. So crit.
Yeah, crit 25, a regular
grab you
25.
Other schmuckleberries over here.
I mean, we can even make that, I don't know, a crit 29.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess you could.
Let's face it, the reason Cass knows so much about Stone, the Devil's Daughter, is because of the tales of her captivating beauty and the fact that she's got a whole lot of nude statues out there.
Hell yeah.
Stone, the Devil's Daughter, is actually the result of an unintended tryst. She relates to the tales of an old adventurer who got the devil drunk. They made a promise that, well, it's kind of lost to time. It's got one of those fable edges to it where you trick them into making an agreement. The classical, the devil gives you a task and you defeat them at it. The devil's task was instead worded into a drinking game instead, and Velor's got trash fucking drunk on whatever it was, the reward was a night with Velaris. So, you know, eventually Stone came about as a result of was this like a bard grade old story, like all those tales of like Zeus fucking around and never finding out. That was that guy's whole life, basically. This is he found out a couple times, yeah. This is a very rare tale about Velaris getting up to some kind of shenanigans that's often in the realm of other gods. Like, Pythu's got a fucking dime a dozen of random bullshit they got up to.
Yeah, Velaris seems to be like there's the other side of the spectrum where Python is like lots of fucking devas, and this motherfucker's like one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Velaris quite literally holds mortals in contempt for being shitty. Something that we as real living human beings can perfectly agree with.
I mean, to be fair, Ralu is pretty shitty.
Yeah, exactly. Like, life has proven Velaris right in many cases. But yeah, he didn't expect to either lose this bet, and he certainly didn't expect for the prize to be a lay with him. Nor could he have ever expected that Stone, the Devil's Daughter, would be born. An incredibly beautiful woman whose main claim to fame, essentially, was hunting, like, steadily increasing dangers in the world. Like, the child who essentially just started fighting small monsters and worked their ways up to hunting mythic beasts into the midst of nowhere before eventually succumbing.
So she was a fiver. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, they born a fighter. Definitely it was a fighter, as that child.
So she was not like a summoner or anything like that.
No. This summoning circle's like way too new to be
Yeah.
Was someone trying to summon her ghost, maybe?
No, because it'd be from the elemental plane, remember?
Well, I mean...
It's entirely possible that is coincidental to whatever Velaris has functioning as a dream. I mean, give me a religion test, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, if it's Velaris' kid, right? What do you think she would become after she died? Maybe some sort of genie.
Yeah,
yeah,
potentially.
A religion myself.
Well, I got a 6 in it.
Okay, I mean, I'd rather you roll.
Okay, sure. Let's see.
Mive can help.
And then I have a bardic die that I can roll.
You do?
Roll higher than a 2.
It's a D6 or D8?
Yep, D6.
Good job.
All right. Yeah, there are a lot of conflicting statements on where the dreams like belong in what equates to that like universe of combining planes. You know, we've seen those graphs of the fucking shit that Ursula just doodle on the floor. Like, in that realm of planes, like, no one really has a contentious decision on where dreams belong. Velaris' dream being the elemental plane of fire is like a really commonly repeated theory. It's technically not a proven one.
Velaris is not... Velaris' dream is not on a plane of fire. It's right between them. Earth and fire.
I mean, that's, again, another possibility.
Yeah.
That's definitely not... It's an interesting theory.
Well, yeah, that's the closest thing to everywhere else is fucking... where is the biggest center of power. It's like, well, this is a hot-ass fucking desert. I'm very comfortable with it. It'll technically be right... what's it called? What's the word again? Feels like home. That was what I was trying to say.
I was up. Did anyone check this out yet?
I don't think the board.
Yeah, that is a stained glass portrait set in stone of the beautiful Stone, the Devil's Daughter herself. It's stunningly beautiful. It's not a centerpiece because technically it's just a piece of art. It's not historically relevant, even though it's artistically relevant. It's definitely worth a lot of money. Also, you know, it would look really good in that captain's room on the ship. Got to do that rogue trader thing and start just like collecting art from adventures and sticking it up on the walls.
Wait, the captain's room or the captain's bedroom?
Yes.
Well, because the captain's bedroom
It would
is
look
taken
good
up
in
by-
both. But I mean, let's face it, Stone is a really beautiful lady. Probably look better in a bedroom than an office, but I mean, it could be either.
Yeah, well, the captain's bedroom is taken up by Ralu because it had the biggest bed, and Anai already had her own quarters in center of the ship. So Ralu wouldn't fall off. So, what?
There you go. Those are the common theories about like where dreams are located. Either every star in the sky is technically its own plane, which is where each god has their dream. Either every god has a home in their closest elemental demiplane. Dreams are impossible, fuck you, or dreams are in the abyss.
So when we were investigating the altar, did we come across like any sort of like trappings or something like that on it, or is it like good enough to just ready to open?
Looks like it's ready to open. I mean, I'd probably want to investigate if you're looking for traps.
Okay.
I'll
Will it
help you.
do so? How about a 22?
There was a trap, but it has been disarmed.
Okay.
No one's gonna get Montied.
Right, and there's nothing on top of it, right? Like you said, like the scrolls are not there.
Yeah, the scrolls aren't there. There is another like the candles are there, and that big golden skull is there, and also the shattered old broken weapons, just like random bits of probably bronze weapons.
I want to look over the skull. Is this like a cast that was in shape of a skull, or is it a skull that's been plated?
Nature test, please, or medicine.
I don't have either of those.
You
I was
might
wanting
need to shake down your ranger then.
I wanted to do a smith's tools because plating things in gold or making things out of gold is a smith's thing.
True. You can also give me a smith test then.
Bigger load, even though it takes.
Hard to say. It might be plated, but if it is plated, it's also plated, and you're not sure how real the object beneath the plating is. Hey, Kino, do you want to give me a nature or a medicine test?
I will take nature.
22.
Yeah. While you're looking over this golden skull, you find evidence of the injury that killed the person this probably belonged to. There is scarring on like the inside of the roof of the head. You're pretty sure that someone must have like run a sword through its mouth and then.
Oof.
And you think it belongs to maybe even an elf. Like it's very slender skull structure.
Okay. Interesting. I guess we'll just put that aside for now, so that I can look inside the desk.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside the desk is a stone disc. Someone has already gone to the trouble of putting like packing around it, and have slid a pole through a couple of loops that are probably used to like lift this thing out of its container, but that job was apparently left quite unfinished by whoever presumably died of lung rot and got eaten.
Yeah.
This gigantic stone disc, you'll have to like lift it out to look at it properly, because right now you're probably looking down on an object, but even looking down on it, you can see that the edges of it, if you were to imagine it's a three-dimensional circle, both the inside and outside lines of it are completely chased in gold, and they are set with lines at regular intervals going all the way around it.
What, like latitude, longitude type thing?
Possibly. Again, you'll have to pull it out to actually know if they
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll
correlate to
call-
anything on the front of it.
I'll call one of the stronger members of the party over, because I mean, it's a giant stone like spear disc thing. It's probably too heavy for me to lift, really.
Oh, yeah, too heavy. It's definitely a 2-person job. It's not impossible, but it would be you'd probably be at risk of throwing your back out. Where you can chuck Mive and Ralu at the problem here.
Exactly.
But she always does that.
Listen,
She always throws it back.
I was very carefully contemplating on where I'm gonna put this in the captain's quarters. Boy, if you insist.
Aren't we supposed to get stuff for a museum?
We are. This is the piece we're
Yeah.
supposed to get.
Yeah, that's the piece we're supposed to get. This
That's
is
just a bonus.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that
Yep.
has no intrinsic historical value, really.
I mean, it's very valuable, but it's gonna look better above my bed instead.
Right, like I said, historic value, not value in general.
Yep. So, me, Mive, and Karin could probably lift this.
Yeah.
Do you want a test, or is it?
No, you guys can do so. And then, yeah, as you pull this out, you can see that this stone disc chased with gold, the lines across the top correlate to ridges on the front of this thing's face. They appear to be separating lines that meet in like wedges on a pizza, like slices of this grand pie. It clearly correlates with seasons, time of the year, and religious ceremonies set upon all of them. At the same time, someone has put a few scratches into this thing, and although that might have been done by accident, the scratches, like the carves or scars that are in the face of this thing, have been filled in again with gold, basically turning it into just part of the art of this thing. Yeah, you can see that it is recounting a period of time, and also now that you lift it up, anyone who has access to like a circle of magic can sort of feel that this thing is kind of tingly. There's something enchanted about this, like stone calendar.
Oh,
Can someone help me with detect magic?
Sure
And
thing.
you could certainly detect it, no problem.
Yeah, but I want to focus it down.
yeah, more identify it. That's what you're trying
Yeah.
to ask.
I can help you because my religion, I can substitute religion for magical detection identification.
Yeah, I'm sure someone can help me.
All
as
right,
well.
only 17.
Oh.
There we go, a
Oh,
30.
well, there.
Yeah.
Great 30. There we go.
There we go.
That's how you
Tell
fuck
me
it.
your secrets, Orb.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna write the whole thing out.
There you go. Finally got that bitch out.
Is just waiting, just waiting for here now.
It was you were just all blocked up. If you weren't careful, then you wouldn't get a go. You get twin streams.
Oh, did it look like it was cracked and then filled in, or it was broken and then
It was
joined
it
back
was
together?
scratches and then
scratched or like
filled in with
gouged
gold
at,
from, like,
and then those
the-
gouges. Yeah.
yeah.
I was asking specifically if it was like the kintsugi that Japan does.
No. This is like someone has poured molten gold into old scratches and scars and then let it solidify again.
As opposed to using gold to repair it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel agree.
I didn't expect to have to write out all of its spells.
You
have
are.
a description on it now.
Your secrets are ours once again.
My secret.
I'm sorry. It's just how I do. You send a wizard in here.
Well, a
A
good thing.
wizard
A
and a
good
whole
thing.
gaggle of half wizards.
Well, it's a good thing you sent a wizard in here, not a warlock.
Warlocks don't exist anymore.
Savin took them out of
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, because the druid was just better.
Why did you take warlocks out anyway? Actually, now I think about it.
The difference outside of mechanics between a sorcerer and a warlock are basically non-existent. And, like, if you put them together, you have something approaching a class identity.
Okay.
Yeah, but essentially, like the Wylder are just a worst multi-spell accessible blasty class of a sorcerer.
Yeah, like sorcerers don't have any kind of class identity whatsoever. They're just shittier wizards with meta magic in 5th edition, but why is that unique to them? Who knows? And then warlocks have a cool narrative to them. That's nice, but other than that, they have the shittiest spell casting imaginable, and that's it. So
Say the thing, Warlock.
yeah, you have an Eldritch Blast turret, which is fine if all you care about is Eldritch Blast and your weird little goofs. But yeah, it's just if you take all of their mechanics and squish them together in one class, you get something that has an identity to it. You get a
Yeah,
cool
so
battle
all
mage.
you need to do is just subclass the shit out of a fucking wizard or a sorcerer.
Well,
Yep.
that's what I did with like in 5e, like to make a better Eldritch Knight, because Eldritch Knight was terrible. You do Warlock Fighter.
Yep.
And that was the use of Warlock.
Yep.
To be fair, I had a lot of fun playing just a Warlock in Amxal's game. But the thing is, it's really just I fart out 2 fireballs and then Eldritch Blast for the rest of the time. And that's it.
That's true.
Those are some pretty good fireballs, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the-
good
I
fireballs.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
regularly rolled really, really well on fireballs in that game. It was like consistently within the 40s.
Yeah, it's a high percentile rolls there, but
Whoop, there it
Calendar
is.
of regression. Universal clock calendar appears to recount generations, seasons from the Varishian era of abyssal rain. Calendars have been dug out in its places, since filled with gold.
What?
It also happens to be imbued with the power of the level of wish, or was.
I've already read it. That last paragraph.
The spell is always at once, means changing from determined. Such an effect would require time magic to use him even most
Stop
gods.
mumbling.
Okay, fine.
Say it out loud.
Originally, this abyssal calendar could be used to allow the user to go back in time, return to some key point in their life. From investigation, this was used to go back to the user's childhood. Oh.
Huh.
We could go back and save Ralu's wingies. This time it'll be different.
Couldn't, because it's already been spent.
Well, yeah, but we could recharge it somehow.
we could. I know what we could do. We could charge this up, use the power, go back in time, and give Loam a sense of humor.
So, unless
Savage.
either of you have access to
I
time
have
magic,
a gun.
then
You know
I
that.
don't think you
Who
can
needs-
charge it up.
Cool.
Who needs a sense of humor when you got kids in Western?
All right, use up that Texas.
Wow, way to prove the point.
Yeah, really.
Tragic.
In all
minor
fairness,
problem. Yeah, minor problems with charging it up.
I
Okay, well-
would like to stay very far away from this thing.
What if, right, if some point in the future us figures out how to use this thing and charge it up? What if right behind that wall there we leave whatever it is we need to charge it up? It'll be waiting for us, right? Cass turns around. Now!
Roll me 1d100.
I have a feeling future me would not do that
41.
sort of thing.
Oh,
You do not find anything back there.
Yeah, future you
Oh.
might not do that, but Cass would.
no, okay. Well,
Now,
give
Cass,
it a try.
think about it. Why would they leave a message here? They would leave it at your casino. Duh.
You're going to be looking for messages from future you for the rest of the campaign now. I want to point that a regression means that you move mentally back in time.
Yeah.
And you don't have the brain of your future self, so you clearly haven't used it to regress.
Unless.
Unless.
Perhaps that's why I have
There's
10
no
Arcana.
difference.
Who knows?
Maybe you
Unless-
regressed, but then got a concussion and forgot everything.
Or maybe you became a raging alcoholic.
Point of the matter is, unless like we figure out time magic, which I don't think anyone in this whole entire world is close to, probably not going to be able to charge it.
It just moves over and leans over. Hey, weren't you doing some Archmage studies and
I
What
am,
if
yes.
Give me an Arcana test on, I guess, time magic. As a concept, it exists. Haste is technically time magic, but
I wanted to
Go
make an
with Arcana
Arcana
test,
test to tell people why that's a bad idea.
Well,
Can
it's a
I
20.
Arcana Hounds of Tindalos?
yeah. Okay, so
Wait, we've encountered so many Hounds of Tinderlos. This is why!
yeah. So, Anai, what you're aware of is that time isn't necessarily just defined to like an act of religion. It's very closely in tune to how magic works in the first place. But for whatever reason, when people delve too deeply into trying to make time magic function, people go missing. They just up and vanish one day. And most people think that that's the god's fault, but there's also a subculture of people who believe that time magic results in horrendous outer beings attacking you, simply because time magic puts such a huge hole in the world. Like, teleportation does little pinpricks compared to what going back or traveling through time in a non-linear fashion does. Like, the moment you go back in time is probably the moment that you kill yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to put the ixnay on that, and we are not delving into time magic. Or at least I won't be.
It kind of guarantees that you would be hunted by abyssal, impossible creatures for the rest of your existence. And if you're regressing to a point where, you inhabit your child self, you don't have a means to defend yourself against the Hounds of Tindalos. So they just eat you. You just vanish. You cease to exist because they kill you, essentially, your root.
Wait,
Yep, definitely not doing that.
Wait, but what if Maeve did it? Her parents are like way more badass adventurers than we are. They could protect
It's
her.
true.
They would
You
still
could,
go after
you
her for
could
the
do
rest
so,
of time.
but she's also not currently being hunted by a Hound of Tindalos, and so that probably hasn't happened.
It's a bad idea.
Wait,
Let me
but
just
we've
leave it
been
at that.
attacked by Hounds of Tindalos multiple times. She
Yeah,
might be.
Not to the degree of
Maeve will hold up a hand and go, I'm gonna stop you right there.
just
Look,
puts a hand on your shoulder.
Well-
Calm down.
Anyways, for our characters, we actually don't know that thing in the fog was the Hound of Tindalos.
Yeah, you
That's
don't
true.
know necessarily that is.
We just
But
just
you
guessed it
know
outright,
that
yeah.
hounds. Well, no, actually, you did theorize that that's what that was.
Oh, yeah, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
But we know that the Hounds of Tindalos are a thing, and they eat you if you try to go through time, then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm
stop
just
it.
saying, we've been attacked by the spooky corner dogs multiple times. Why? We haven't fucked with time magic at all. Yet.
Because we're targeted by the outer gods as it is.
Yeah, or...
It just
Or
Or your wife is a time traveler?
if something like that. It could be. I don't know. Or
If
one
she
of
was,
us is.
she wouldn't be allowed to tell you, would she? She says in the third
Or-
person.
And also, the times when we've encountered Hounds of Tindalos, it's been other people messing with time.
or I would like to
I
point
incite
out.
my.
What are you trying to get across, Hedrah?
I'm just trying to say that maybe there is a reason. I don't remember so much.
I'm fairly certain that the hounds don't take memories.
No,
I-
but like I said, goddess of secrets. I wouldn't know, now would I, if there's the blank spots to
Even if
obfuscate it.
even if you knew, you wouldn't tell us. Secret cleric.
I'm
Yeah.
sure no one would tell you guys. Or us.
Alright, this has very much become a Gordian knot.
It is. So we're just gonna take it with us and.
I mean,
get our-
it doesn't do anything anymore. We don't know how to recharge it anyway. Just stick it in that dude's museum.
Exactly.
Yeah, can't do any harm there.
Does the skull happen to radiate any magic?
The one on the altar or the one in the circle?
Both. I want to look at both.
The northern one does not. The southern one does.
Is that
All
magic
right.
from the circle though, or
Well,
is it actually?
the-
magic
Yeah, you
from
think
the
it's
skull?
because it's been in that circle for a long time and used as a material component.
Because I definitely want golden skulls as decorations. That sounds metal as hell.
Oh yeah,
You would.
golden elf skulls. By the look of it.
I'm going to take the skulls with me. I'm going to identify the one down here just in case it accidentally soaked up a curse.
It's become a +1 skull in all of this
Okay,
time.
so it hasn't soaked up a curse or nothing.
No.
All right, fine. I get 2 golden skulls for my desk for when I'm 2 very expensive paperweights.
Okay, just a question. Can you
Uh,
can you copy down whatever this circle is with the material
would.
component?
We know
Was
what
that? I'm looking up
material
from my book
component.
as I'm finishing sketching the circle.
yeah. Say what now?
Say what now?
Oh, well, that's
So,
good.
Do our insight rolls reveal anything?
Maybe. If they did, I'd have already
Yeah,
whispered
I
the
got a
person who
whisper.
passed.
Oh my god!
I'm not telling you anything right now.
All right. Ralu will look at between the 2 skulls in her hand and then squint at the +1 jealously. I'll flip you for the better one.
I don't mind taking the lesser. Having a
okay,
golden
well then.
skull would be pretty cool.
Plonk.
I'm going to give this to.
Although it would be really cool to make one of those crossbows from Diablo that has a skull, because we
Oh,
have
fuck.
+1 skull.
The arrow,
We
the bolt
affixed
comes
it.
out of the mouth.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Hey,
Or
hey,
put it on
Scout.
the front of the arquebus so the mouth is open and outblasts
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
gun.
Okay, that's
Shit.
cool.
This
That
is
is cool.
it's a +1 skull, Scow. I'm doing this now.
Alright. You'll have to find a gun maker, but yeah, I'll let you use this +1 skull as
Yeah.
a material component to
We-
make a fucking muzzle for a +1 gun.
Ralu
You know what? Yeah,
will-
that's metal as fuck. I'm in,
Yeah.
sure.
Ralu will halfway between handing you the normal skull before explaining why you need to take the +1 skull right now and find a gunsmith.
Okay.
Ralu-
That is
Ralu
badass as
places
fuck.
Ralu places a giant paw on your shoulder. You don't understand how
It's
awesome
really
this will be.
fucking cool.
It would be.
Hey, maybe you could start having somebody research into, putting silence on the barrels as well, on the skull as well, so it just screams silently. Oh, the silent scream! You should call it that.
No. Instead, you make it so that it changes from a gunshot noise to one of those fucking death whistles.
Oh, shit.
geez.
You fire the
Oh.
gun and it death whistles at the people. Fear effect.
Just
Bam.
death scream, a death
Yeah, yeah.
scream there.
Well, it wasn't.
Awesome.
It's an elf skull, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's don't elves turn? Oh, don't dead elves can't they turn to like banshees?
Banshees, yeah.
Like a
Banshee's
banshee
wail?
whale.
Yeah, just add it to your loot, Kinathis. A +1
Sure.
to be made for a weapon.
A cool +1 golden skull.
And I'm going to not put this on my loot list because it doesn't matter because it's just going to sit on top of a bunch of papers on a desk.
Also, here I'd put this in VCT because it's a thing that amuses me. And it is a 3D printed Aztec death whistle stuck to the front of a kettle so that when the kettle starts to finally boil, it begins screaming.
Oh god.
Why would you do that to yourself?
To fuck with your roommate.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. As for other stuff here, you have mosaic, glass, portrait of stone, the devil's daughter.
That's
It is
just going in my
worth
room.
750 GP.
Yeah, this is going in my room. It's fine. Blonk.
Five golden candlesticks.
That should probably go to the cleric.
Yeah, you can have that.
You know, 5 golden candlesticks? Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly forgot the word of this. Oh, consecrate, that was it.
That should also go to the cleric.
A leather-bound Bible, chase in gold. And would everyone please roll me a d10?
Everyone?
Yep.
Oh.
One for Brienne, one for Maiev.
Can I have
What a
the Bible?
spread.
Bibble?
Ralu will hand you the Bible.
Nice.
No duplicate.
I thought we were bringing most of this to that one fellow.
The artifact
He wants
is...
he wants that big centerpiece, the calendar.
Yes.
May-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, even for Maiev as well, please.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Another 10.
Oh,
Ralu and me.
I guess we could sell this stuff to a museum. That portrait and that Bible will probably be.
Oh, sorry, that portrait's already mine. It's going on the wall.
I see.
And yeah,
It's going to watch while my does unspeakable things.
The aforementioned stuff that was on the summoning circle.
Oh my.
Yep, already got that all written down.
Cool.
Is there any use to spent residium? Isn't it just dust?
It's basically just dust, yes.
Might as well not take it with us then.
Might as well see if Anai wants to snort it.
It's spent.
There might be a
It'll taste
little
vaguely
stuff
like
in there.
blueberries, but it probably isn't going to give you a high.
Unless we could use it as like a reagent in fireworks to make a really cool firework.
You know what? I bet you could probably put it in a firework. It would just make the sparkles a little extra bright and shiny and smell like blueberries.
Sure, let's take it and just make a firework out of it for you know what? We'll put it into one neat firework for Masika's daughter's birthday.
Oh my god, she'd probably love that shit.
Adorable.
oh, but let's make a firework out of residium. Explosion. Just,
It's spent residium.
Oops.
even if it's spent, it's still a bit
I-
powerful.
No. The DM literally
I
I
know.
says
decide her birthday now.
Yes. So
Might as
You
well
could
Whatever
just
use
her-
rose
randomly-
then.
you could just roll to determine it.
yeah, whenever her birthday comes
Could.
around, she'll
Let's see,
have
it's
a
what,
really
360
cool firework.
Just do 1d12 and
1d12,
1d30.
130. I realize it'll be easier to do.
Yeah, there you go. I decided Ralu's birthday off of a joke.
January. '19th. All right,
January
19th of
19th.
January is your daughter's birthday.
I think that means I missed it. Well,
You sure did, because we're on the way and starting into March.
God damn.
To be
Tragic.
fair, you were
Yeah.
You were busy.
Kidnapped.
I
you were
know.
somewhat busy.
Yeah, no one will
yeah.
blame me for missing her birthday, but
Yeah.
oh my
Still
god.
sad, yeah. Yeah, the game
Yeah.
began in 2nd of December, one Hagen Wake. You
Yeah.
did not get back to you didn't get home until 3rd of February, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add one cool firework so you can make it up next year.
Hell yeah.
Well, then I probably gave her big birthday wishes when we got back too, and that would have been what she would have done in Garrett.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't that far off from her birthday. It's like 2 weeks off.
I have no idea when we managed to claw our way out. I thought it was like somewhere in February.
She just said it was like February 3rd when we got back.
When you got back to Lastorado, yeah.
Yeah, we started the adventure
Yeah,
like,
2 weeks
basically the
out.
start of the new year.
Mm-hmm. All right. I believe this is probably where we're going to bring the session to a close.
An
And
unusually
I'm sad
long
you guys didn't try to willy-nilly activate the fucking spell.
What, activate the circle or the thing, like
Yeah.
the actual?
The circle.
I know better than that.
Flame
'Cause
elemental
I sure had
waifus
that
for
ready.
everyone.
Boop.
Ah,
Oh,
How cool is that shit?
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
pretty
cool.
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 that's cool.
I mean, it probably would have activated like we crit failed like an Arcana or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I had I had a failure state, and that failure state was the portal opens and it opens wrong, and then you have to fight this friendly guy.
Ugh.
Oh,
Oh man, I could have fed my scythe again.
Oh man.
These things are fucking spooky.
That's
Spoopy.
an ugly bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a 4E creature that already existed. What the fuck was it called again? A Bloodkiss Beholder.
Oh, I know what those are.
Yeah. It's like a beholder, but all of
Yeah.
their mouths, all of their tentacles are mouths.
Gross.
Full of
Hate
teeth.
it.
Yeah, the bloodkiss ones are the ones infected by a tadpole.
Ah. Alright, well, XP.
Yeah, XP and send us back to Dorado.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was wrong. It's the ones that are affected by vampirism.
Ah, yes, they're the vamp. Yeah, the blood.
That makes more sense.
Vampire Beholder.
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa.
We already have Death Skull, which is an undead beholder, and now we have an undeader beholder.
Yeah. That thing has cool powers. I'll probably. I don't know when I'll. Yeah, I can think of other ways to recruit. All right. So, experience time, more little munchkins. Goodness me. I'm staggered we got through all of that in one session.
The illithid one has the coolest name though. It's
Yeah.
called the Mind Witness Beholder.
The mind okay, yeah, the mind witness goes real hard.
I put
Okay.
in DCT. Anyway, sorry.
Did you save an innocent life?
No.
So a treacherous encounter. Well, that was within your wheelhouse.
I don't think so.
I mean, we
That's-
avoided encountering a
Yeah, we
solo, but-
prevented a solo.
You know what? Preventing with skill testing. Yeah, alright, fine.
Yeah.
Learn something new about the world there, do you, Journal?
Stone
those
the
are
Devil's
stone.
Daughter.
Stone the Devil's Daughter. And you've also come across an artifact related to regression magic.
Yeah, that was all I was thinking of.
Did you take on Create Mage Quest, Complete a Quest? Yeah, you took on a...
Mm-hmm.
Took on
Or
and
doing
completed
it
the
right
quest.
now.
Yeah, we
Yep.
we completed it. We just need to bring it back.
Uncover a magic item treasure hoard.
Yeah, we got the artifact.
That is... And no special objectives. That is 4 EXP.
1 for 1.
Getting close to level 6.
Nice.
Soon I can just fireball without worrying about anything.
All right, it is the 11th of March to Hagenwake.
Alright.
Yeah, as we're coming out of the temple, right?
Yeah, so it's still been like a week and a day. I'm only counting off weeks.
Yep, so it is 18th. It'll be 18th of March by the time you get back to Las Dorado.
Do we need to do any travel checks to get back there, or can we
Not
just
to
say
get back,
we're-
especially since you rolled so well. You didn't get lost on the way in the first place.
Yeah.
Wait,
so we can
if
just
we're
say
gonna go
back
back,
in Dorado, then
if we're gonna go back, I need to mark
Sure.
up another week though.
that way, like we're already just there for
March
if
to
people need to do
Hagenwake.
stuff there.
Brackets. Back in Dorado.
Yeah, let's...
Well,
I have
that
a
and for
question.
how long it takes Ralu to realize what happened.
Go ahead with your question.
How long after we get to Las Dorados do we head out for Dragon?
Pretty much immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 13 days once you're in Dorado to get to your destination. So if you leave immediately, then you've got a week's padding once you arrive there, just in case.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I hope you
Oh,
guys
wow.
enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you're watching on the stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for 70. Dwagons. Till then, adios,
Dragons.
and do take
Yeah,
care.
cool.